You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. I know y'all used to seeing the Goodfellas officially, but this is an unofficial, official event. It's going down. Jermell, Charlo, Brian Castano, and we got Boots Ennis versus Clayton right now. As you can see, I got my main man with me, the General, Boxing First Vlog, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K is in the building. What's going on, good brother?
Man, just missing being able to do my 1-2 this week. Wretched schedule from the gig, so I'm trying to sit down tonight and get this undisputed in, bro. I was geeked all day. I told you just before we went live, she blowing up the phone trying to get me to come in. I'm like, yo, all money ain't good money. You feel me? So let
That's
me
a
enjoy
fact.
these fights tonight.
That's a fact. 100% facts, bro. 100% facts. The first round just ended for Boots Ennis and Castillo Clayton. Clayton looked real
Tentative.
defensive. Yeah, looked real defensive in there. Whether that's by design or however you want to call it, it's up to you. I'm looking to see if I might be betting live for this Boots Ennis joint.
Man, what site you on, bro? Because I know FanDuel is
No,
terrible, bro.
FanDuel is exactly what I'm on. They got the live option.
Breaking up. What'd you say?
I said they got the live option on here.
Oh,
FanDuel
for
got the
Boot. So they
for
waiting to.
Boots. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's bogus, bro. Because I'm waiting. Like I had to jump on a couple UFC joints trying to get a little parlay cracking tonight. Because they ain't had nothing but Charlo Castano. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been hearing a lot of Castano clap, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, they talking about he might not even stay at 154. I'm like, well, I don't know what way he gonna go to 160 because he looking extra thin for this particular contest. I don't know if anybody's witnessed that through these, clips and the face off and all of that, bro. He looking real lean. So, man, that don't help your chin. I know that.
Well, I know Charlo came in thinner than but he looked more filled out though. He looked more filled out. Big shout out to everybody in here. I'm waiting for Shane to get in here because I know he probably got a link. A big shout out to everybody, man. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to get my bread
right now,
together.
man. This play, do what you do, Jeff. Man, this play by play. Clayton trying to get a little physical. His face starting to get red. That boost jab is it's affecting him through his defense. Because if you got your hands up and you still getting jabbed on, your gloves are still hitting you in the face. So he's starting to show a little wear and tear in that facial region with just, he's starting to red up. And it's rare that you see a black dude get red in the face like that. He got to be catching some leather. But I don't see Clayton doing anything. He trying to get close to Boots. Boots close to the ropes right now, but I don't think Boots worry about where he's at in the ring. I don't think that's something that he's concentrating on. Like he feel danger if he against the ropes. Because look at that 1-2 just got it. Boots just switched. He going orthodox on him right now. Boots playing with this dude. They said this dude was an Olympic boxer. I said, dude, footwork wasn't good from the clips I seen of him, but I didn't realize he had went that far in Canadian boxing. But I mean, you got the Paul Crowes, or not Paul Crow. What's that? Cody Crawleys and all them type dudes from up there. So they not. I don't know if they the greatest boxer. Oh my God, the right hand, and he already down, bro. This fight's over. He laying on his stomach like
See,
a
Finney,
bitch.
what up?
I'm sorry, bro. He laid on his stomach like it's over. God damn, man, this dude can't get 10 rounds with nobody, bro. They talking about go to the corner. Go to the corner, man. Stop the fight. Stop the fight, bro. When he hit that dude with a bat, God damn, Boots. And man, if I hear anything other than Boots is the greatest fighter walking the planet Earth, you dudes don't know nothing about boxing. This dude has been in the ring 30 fucking times and never went 6 rounds. Come on, bro. And we ain't talking power, bro. We talking methodically breaking people down because he just broke dude down in a round and a half. Sticking to the 1-2, switched up on him and threw the right hand and damn near killed him. He switched up from southpaw to orthodox through the right hand and almost killed him. It was a little bit behind the head, but the guy was rolling that way when the shot was coming and it landed where it landed. So I don't know, bro.
Man,
Man, bro. If these dudes just don't pay this guy to get out of the way, like, look, Boots, man, look.
Yo, listen, for the people that don't know, the Boots fight is over.
Man, bro, I knew the shit wasn't going 4 rounds, bro. That's why I was like, no wonder they ain't gonna put this shit up. I was like, because even on my little site, remember, you know the little site I'll be messing with that give you a lot of the extended international fight cards. You know the one I'll be posting on my IG. Yeah. So y'all tap into the IG. Anyway, they didn't even have Boots fight up on there, bro. On my mama.
Bro,
I was like, wow.
Yo, listen, man. First of all, big shout out to everybody that's in here, man. We will show y'all a little something, but the fight over. Show you a little something, but the fight over, baby. You know what I'm saying? And
he's like, I tried. He said, man, I can't. I tried.
Yeah,
you did. You accepted the fight.
Big shout out. I ain't gonna hate him. Big shout out to my bro Padman McGriff, man. He texting me on the phone right now, man. Big shout out to Padman McGriff, man. We got a special interview with him coming too this week. Big shout out to him. Castillo, bro. We said before the fight that Castillo Clayton is real tentative early in the fight. And as you can see, Boots ain't really care about none of that. And yeah.
Boots wasn't even serious, bro. It wasn't like he came out there and put his foot on the gas and was firing off combinations, trying to blast dude out of the water because he was worried about something later in the fight. Boots is methodical, bro. This shit is almost like shadow boxing for this dude, man. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, man, I know Spence out there like shit, man.
Yo, look at this replay.
God, yeah, it was almost almost a little rabbitish, a little bit, but that's what can you do, dude?
His head was he was tilting his head down. His head was
that's what I'm saying. He had his head leaning. I said that earlier. I was like, he kind of led into it, but I mean, the man switched. He wasn't even orthodox for 15 seconds before he landed that shot.
Yeah.
He had just switched.
And the thing is, he wasn't in like horrible position. Listen, man, Boots. Yo, hey, listen. Hey, man, Castillo Clayton. Hey, listen, Castillo Clayton was moving around like he had too much of the yak. You know what I'm saying? In the back of the club, looking real crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know Spence out there like, I'm dropping that belt.
Right behind the ear, bro. Right behind the ear.
Yeah, it was right behind the ear, but if the man would have hit him on the chin, he probably need facial reconstruction. So he actually took the shot in the best place he could.
Man, big shout out to T Finney. What's going on, baby? The shout out to the legend. Derek Wiltz in the building. He said, bruh, I know, man. Bruh. Man,
it's Boots, baby. It's Boots.
Listen.
I don't know.
Big shout out to the whole team, man. Big shout out to Boozy Ennis. Big shout out to the strength and conditioning coach that got that man right. Big Rob Acosta in the building. Big shout out to Rob Acosta. Everybody in that Boozy Ennis gym, man. Big shout out to him. And yeah, I'm from Philly. And yes, Blunt is from Philly as well.
Yeah, I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with it, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to just be from Philly to, tell y'all the truth about boxing, bro. This dude is a boxing god. And he needs to be respected as such and stop being ducked and start being, talked about being ducked. Because, 30 fights in, bro, somebody ducked you at some point. One of these dudes ducked you. Hey, I'm sure Uncle Al would have sent him across the street to go see Terrence Crawford if that would have been an option.
Hey, listen, check this out. It's so crazy, right? Check this out. Boots and them probably still had the limo running in the back. I'm saying, listen, I'll be right back. Listen, I'll be right back.
Don't he hang? He ain't even hang his clothes up. He just laid his jeans and shirt out on the table.
Right.
Quick shower, hit the hot spots, and get home. They going out early. He probably ain't gonna sit around for undisputed.
They interviewing Boots now.
Turn it up, Jeff. You went mute.
I got it on my phone. I don't think you can hear it.
Yeah, I got you.
Keep telling y'all every single time. Y'all know my slogan. We in and out like a rob. We don't get paid for overtime.
Facts. That's a fact.
He pulling jack moves in this ring, baby.
Yo,
Putting your
big shout
pockets
out
on
to
rabbit ears.
turn it down real quick. Yo, big shout out to T City Barry. What's going on with you? He said Ennis versus Thurman next. T City Barry,
Stop
I'm gonna tell you right now, Thurman don't want them problems. Thurman don't want them problems,
Nope.
bro.
Nobody wants the problems. I'm gonna go with what Jeff said. Your boy gonna drop the belt. He gonna pull a he gonna pull a Josh Taylor.
Listen,
he gonna pull a Josh Taylor.
If Spence beats Crawford, he's dropping this belt. Period.
He might drop the belt before the Spence Crawford fight. If that shit haggle on too long and turn into some Pacquiao Mayweather type of shit, take 10 years to make it happen, he gonna drop that belt, bro. He don't want that smoke. I mean, goddamn, if Ugas touched you, and Ugas is not the most acute boxer. He's a great fighter, but I don't know that he's like, breaking you down sort of IQ in the ring. This dude is a Terminator, bro. He's like a boxer that has a computer.
And
you see what I'm saying?
In the building too. By the way,
yeah, I know. I was saying that earlier. He don't want nothing. He don't want it. No, I'm just saying. I hope he do. In all actuality, that's a bigger fight than him and Crawford, even though technically, historically, it's not. But on paper and the anticipation of it, I anticipate that one more than I do Crawford Spence. I mean, because Spence is a monster though. I'm not knocking Spence at all. This dude is way big for 147. You know that. That's why he took that shot from Ugas the way he did, because he a monster. But I don't know if you taking shots like that repeated, because you see Ugas didn't follow up on that shot. But Boots hit you like that and you don't fall. Oh, the next one gonna get you. You see what I'm saying? He gonna anticipate. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. This dude is next level, bro. He's making cake work of high B-level fighters and some, maybe past their prime other guys that were A-level guys. Just making cake work. 6 rounds, 30 fights. That's the bet right there. Who can take this dude to the 7th? That's what the bet is. It ain't who can beat him, man. Who can just take him to the 7th?
Bro, it's crazy right now, man. Like, if you're not impressed with Boots Ennis, man, I don't know what's going on with you.
You don't like boxing.
Padman McGriff blowing my phone up, talking about how impressed he is with Boots.
We already know that, bro. This the city, man. We produce the greatest fighters in the history of boxing, baby. Look at the track record from the city, man. Look at it. It's been consistent. Very, very consistent. So just saying, bro. Just saying. Yeah, people sleep on the city, man. We got greats that never made it to the marquee spots. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, bro. The city is the business. We got probably 2 of the best dudes walking right now in Cool Boy Steph and Bruce Ennis. And they got the best nicknames in boxing out of my dude Beefy. Big shout out to Beefy. You feel me? But these dudes, it's like they all around swag. They generational fighters. They can connect with the older guys based on their family bonds and things like that. So a lot of generational, a lot of the elders be like, okay, he got respect for the OGs around him, and he's still rocking with him and get game from him. So we older dudes, we like that. You know what I'm saying? You still got in the camp. You still got, pops in the camp. Like, OGs, we respect that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You still getting knowledge from those that you came up under. So, you know what I mean? You're not forgetting them as you climb. You feel me? So dudes like that is generational type guys. You see, you got the young bucks, and he not really a flashy dude. That's the one thing I say about Boots. If he really push himself on let's say a social media sort of side on some AB type shit, monster sellout, bro. Monster sellout. His personality is it might be a little arrogant, but it's low key arrogant. It ain't too brashy with it. He just extra confident. Look what he able to do. He's only that way because his record shows it. This not a dude, and y'all was talking about this dude fighting. Who was that dude? Bill Blast. What was that dude name? And y'all was like, yo, he should have took the fight.
Oh, you talking about my man Ric Flair.
Yeah, called that nigga Bill Blast. Nigga, who the fuck ever, nigga? This Joy ass jean wearing ass nigga.
Why you gonna call him a Jordan ass jean ass nigga? Hold on.
What you think, how far that Rolly fight going, man? I don't see that shit getting past 8.
If Tank on his game, it shouldn't go past no 8. To be honest with you, bro,
and I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say 6. Yeah, I say 6.
If that fight go, if a Tank, if Rolly takes him past 6 rounds, we got a problem.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, you know what I'm saying? You know, Tank, he kind of took it slow against Cruz. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe Tank do, you know, at times like to show that boxing ability.
That's a puzzle you got to figure out. They've been in the same gym for years. There ain't no puzzle to figure out. You should get him out of there.
Awkward, though. Rolly awkward.
But he knows awkwardness, though, because he been in the ring. He been in the gym with him for years. They've been in the same camp.
They done sparred, though?
Never sparred.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, you can, if his third eye is on point, and that's what you talk about the boxing IQ.
Bro,
if Tank boxing IQ is there, he could probably figure him out in 4.
Bro, listen. Big shout out to Pad Band because he was in the gym when this happened. He said that Tank was in one ring sparring a dude. Rolly was in another ring sparring a dude in the Mayweather gym. They are literally talking trash to each other. And they in 2 separate rings while sparring.
Yeah, that's mad right there. Yeah, they need to get that in. They definitely need to get that in.
Hey, man, listen. Big shout out to everybody watching right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We are on Boxing First Vlog channel, so go check us out over there. We also on Twitch. Go check us out over there. We on the Backup channel. Check us out over there. We on Facebook. Check us out over there. And we on Twitter. Check us out over there.
Yeah, we gonna give you a real play-by-play. We're gonna give you a real play-by-play. I thought me and Shane did a great job on that first fight. So if y'all wanna you know, just for historical sake, check out that first play-by-play that we broke down. And I mean, I see what people were saying Castano could have won, but I don't feel like his punches affected Charlo the way Charlo's punches affected Castano. So if you look at what the difference in a close fight would be, there has to be. That is the biggest difference. I ain't never see Castano back Charlo across the ring off no shots.
Well, I mean, you know, Charlo's definitely looked like he's a stronger puncher. And I was actually talking with a couple guys earlier, man. Big shout out to Clarence McClain. Big shout out my guy G5 Gabe. My man Mo. I think Underrated was on there too. Big shout out to him. And to be real, like my main focus is really on Charlo. Like it's really on Charlo. Like he's the more skilled fighter. He's the more polished fighter. He has more tricks in his bag. He has more tricks in his bag, man. And at the end of the day, I'm looking for 2 things for Charlo. I'm gonna make this real short, real sweet, real simple. We can do an extensive breakdown after the fight. 2 things Charlo need to do. Number 1, that jab. Number 2, keep your ass off the ropes. Keep your ass off the ropes. If he's on the ropes for an extended period of time in this fight, that shit gonna look similar to the first fight. Keep your ass off the ropes. Keep them off.
What I'm gonna tell, where I'm gonna go against my dude Jeff on this one is a real judge can judge boxing no matter where it takes place at.
When the last time you trusted a judge?
Again, let me finish. Boxing is about being honest about what you see. So you can't tell me, or no one can tell me Charlo didn't box well off the ropes at times in that fight. It was not like every time his back was on the ropes, he just was losing every moment of his back being on the ropes. So
No,
And my key to support that is when he rocked him with his back on the ropes and had to chase the dude all the way across the ring trying to get the finish. So that supports that you have to be able to judge fighting no matter where it takes place. A fighter can win moments with his back on.
Let me meet you halfway though. Let me meet you halfway. A top level fighter would rather be where, in the middle of the ring or on the ropes?
Yeah, I ain't never gonna say you wrong on that, but I'm just saying as far as trying to get people to understand that a fight takes place in different places. You can't say unless a dude is literally getting mauled with his back on the ropes that he lost.
Well, let's agree to this then. If Charlo's smart, he shouldn't be depending on what the judges see at what point of the like where they're at in the fight. Charlo's skilled enough to keep it in the middle of the ring, keep it in the best position for you to win.
Did? I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was waiting on the counter punch too much. That's what his problem was.
He's not even a great counter puncher. That's what I don't understand.
He's not as good as his brother is, but he is a decent counter puncher because he was catching the shit out of Harrison. So. You know what I mean? That's to me was the balance in the fight within the second Harrison fight because everybody agreed Harrison kind of was leading on the cards. But if you really look at that second fight before the knockout, Charlo was cracking him with heavy counters.
Yeah, with these judges are so bad. And I'm not saying that you're wrong.
No,
he was doing some effective work off the ropes. But the thing is, the person that has their back against the ropes, they're going to automatically assume that they're going against the grain.
Yeah,
you can't trust these judges.
I totally agree with you.
Charlo needs to pivot. Charlo needs to set his traps off of the ropes. He can set his traps off of the ropes and counter off, and he don't have to be near the ropes. That's my point. Be smart. And he needs to listen to Derrick James's fight. He ain't listen to Derrick James at all in the first fight. He ain't listen to him not one bit. Derrick James was on point that first fight. On point. And he didn't, and he wasn't listening. He wasn't listening, man. I need for Charlo to be nice up here. I need for him to be right up here. You're going to tell in the first 2-3 rounds if he on that bullshit tonight. If he on that bullshit tonight and he ain't fighting smart, he going to have problems. He going to have problems. Big shout out to Broski Wicks, man. Big shout out to you, family. He said, Charlo taking that tonight. I believe Charlo's gonna win tonight. I think Charlo gonna win tonight. I will show y'all some Boots highlights, but
real quick.
Go ahead.
Last fight. So if you catch him, you can hurt him. You gotta let his hands go. You know, stay moving, use different angles, and not just stay in one place or stay on the road. Some dudes can just throw a lot of punches and catch him with a lot of shots.
What does Castano have to do, in your opinion, differently in this fight?
I wouldn't even answer that question. Why would I tell you how my boy need to get beat by another dude? Like Jim Gray is a fucking idiot, and Spence shouldn't even respond to that. If you're a solid dude, I'm not fucking answering that. Why would I tell you what I think somebody else need to do to beat my guy? Fuck out of here. Like, that's just, I mean, to me, bro, that doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, why? I mean, I get Jim Gray. He just a dickhead. He gonna ask dickhead questions. You know what I'm saying? But if you solid, I'm on some Floyd type shit. Like, bro, you gotta pick and choose your battles with these type of Jim Gray type of guys, man. I'm not answering that, bro. I don't know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying attention to what his game plan is. I don't really care. Like, there's a lot of ways you could have answered that besides really. That's why I muted this shit, man. I didn't even want to hear his response because it wasn't the way it should have been. Hey, you shouldn't even reply to that if that's your guy.
Big shout out to Pink Furry Goddess, man. She texted me on the phone. Said Spence. Boots had a great performance. Said that shot was close to behind the head, but really good shot though. It was close. It was close, but when your head ducking, when you duck your head down, they're not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
Ain't nobody knock Ruiz for what he did to AJ. So you know what I mean. That happens in boxing.
Yeah, once you duck your head down, that way, happens.
On some Fury type of shit, he's done that periodically. You know what I'm saying? They've been caught on clips where he really aiming towards the back of people's heads. So you want to
big shout out to Eric Trigo. What's going on with your play? He said I was at the first fight in San Antonio. That's what's up, bro. Said, I'm hyped for this rematch, bro. We hyped too, man. That's why we on here,
Yo,
baby. That's why we on here.
Go check out my Instagram to see how hyped I am for this motherfucker. I found the perfect TikTok post for that shit, so I uploaded it to the gram, man. Hit me up, boxing the #1 STVLOG on the gram, baby.
T. Finney said, I knew Boots was gonna stop Clayton. Easy work. Yeah, Clayton is he did exactly what I thought he was gonna be. Very tentative, very defensive. And like I said, you can't be like that. Like, you have to be defensively responsible, but you got to be conscious in there too. Like, I mean, he's a walking zombie.
I'm telling you, bro, to beat Boots is almost like you gotta go balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? And hope, something land, bro. That's that to me. That's because when you got a dude that's playing like that, did you see him at any point even when Castillo was trying to get a little rough and he was kind of forcing his neck back and pushing him, like Boots was just like, what's this dude doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is a joke. Man, I'm telling you, bro, if he go turn up mode, somebody in trouble. If he does it the way he's doing the methodical, take it easy, there's nobody can fuck with him. Somebody gonna have to frustrate him. Something. There's gonna have to be something to get this dude off his keel. Like, you gotta win some psychological battle or something. I don't know.
To be honest with you, to be honest with you, it might be about 5 guys at welterweight that can go past 6 rounds with this dude. Maybe about 5. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 5.
Maybe Crawford, maybe Spence.
Crawford to go fight. Crawford to get to the back half of the fight with him. Spence to get to the back half of the fight with him. I think Stan Jonas to get to the back half of the fight with him. He got some whiskers.
Nah, Stan Jonas chin. Stan, man, no. I like Stan Jonas, but he is not defensively sound, bro. He not going to eat that leather from Boots like that. He a tough guy. It might be a sense of, remember the Adoniason fight against Matisse? Matisse's, I think that's his name, Seabrill. That sort of fight where you just like, it's good for the fans, but it ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fans like your tough shit, but he gonna eat too much leather because he was eating shots from Beterbiev, and Beterbiev accuracy was terrible that night. His accuracy was terrible. I seen him way more accurate, especially in the Jamal James fight. I say he was at least close to 50%, 55% on his punches. This fight, he had to been in the 30s.
Yeah, I still think Stan Jonas will get past 6 though. I think he'll still get past 6. I think Boots will have a great night offensively against Stan Jonas. You know what I'm saying? But it's not many guys that I see getting past 6 rounds with Boots, man. And it's just it's not even a matter of if, it's when. Like, it's a matter of when. I'm just looking for when they're gonna drop the belt so he can fight for the vacant title. It's really that simple. It's really that simple.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's really that simple.
Shout out to I don't think they want that smoke. I don't think they want that smoke, bro. I'm gotta be honest, bro. They need to come on, baby. They late on the hand wraps, but see, this Boots' fault. What we going through right now, this is Boots' fault.
Yeah, it's definitely Boots' fault. That's a fact.
We blame Boots. The Boots and them are already at the Waffle House. They already at Roscoe's.
Yeah, right. They definitely at Roscoe's chicken and waffles right now.
Man. Big shout out to Boots though, man. I mean, what if you Spence, would you take it? Is that the biggest fight that he could take right now if Bud and them don't go through? Or does he move?
He'll be better off moving up.
154 straight to 160. Because if you go to 154, then you got obviously you're gonna be in the streets with your guy. Because I don't see your guy going to 160. I don't see Mel being a real. I mean, 160 ain't that live, so he'd be the biggest name in 160. as the both of them move up. But I mean, 154, man. If you the king, stay the king, bro.
Yeah,
I say you got at least 3 title defenses, undisputed, first
that's
to
what I
do it,
said.
and it defended 3 times.
To be honest with you, everybody like, you know, Bud leaving Top Rank is the reason why the fight gonna happen. I'm like, no, Boots is the reason why that fight gonna happen because Spence either gonna have to fight Boots or he gonna have to fight Bud, and there's more money with the Bud fight. You know what I'm saying? So thanks to Boots for putting himself in a mandatory position. So they don't want to.
I mean, right now it is. Right now it is, but that's what I'm saying. I think Boots and them is going to start being effective negotiating or at least having arguments on their behalf as these weeks start piling up, because you know his name heavy in the streets, already been heavy on the hardcore streets. Now you getting the casuals starting to get a peek at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fight wasn't so late, especially East Coast or West Coast. It wasn't super late. That'd be a lot of the reasons why we miss a lot of these guys. These fights be coming on too late on the West Coast and things like that. So he don't get that intercontinental appeal like he needs. But I think he getting it now. You see the love he got out there when they were screaming Boots. He in the middle of California some fucking way getting that love like that. So his name is starting to ring bells. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that's important to becoming a bigger, you know, marquee sort of guy when it comes to actually negotiating these big fights and not just taking whatever they offer you. Gotta be able to do what the Ryan Garcias and them is doing. You know, likes is value, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Likes is currency out this motherfucker, bro. So I think Boots and them definitely need to work on that, but it just helps with, you know, the timing in this fight. Like I said, it wasn't that fucking late. It ain't what, but like 11 something out there right now.
What, out there in Cali?
Out there where you at, bro? I know
where I'm at is 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
That's why I said, see how that's not super late, where you would miss a bunch of casuals. He caught some extra eyeballs tonight. You feel me? So yeah, I mean, excuse me, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Second Ezra, man. Said peace to my boxing family. Big shout out to you, bro. Big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I think Shane's still wearing the pillow out, man. He's supposed to have been on with us. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't he up for that Zan card? I don't know. This was a good night to go up against this undisputed.
Yeah, big shout out to Bacoli too, getting that win over Tony Yoka too. Put in that work too.
Man, I wanted to pick that, man. Bro,
I'm mad I didn't bet that, bro. I told Shane yesterday that Bacoli was going to win the fight, and I didn't bet it. Crazy. Hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, man, subscribe to G5.
This nigga Steven Jackson is too old to be having all that goddamn platinum and shit on his neck, nigga. You don't go get you one little chain, your little watch on, nigga.
What are you talking about?
All right, bro. This that nigga old baby. This that nigga old baby. You see this shit on this nigga neck, bro? This nigga make me think about still pulling skits and shit, nigga. Like, fuck, bro.
I'm just Jackson saying, ain't playing with you, bro.
Man, he would not want to be playing with me. I ain't the one. All that fame and shit don't mean nothing to me. What's the purpose of talking to him anyway?
Because he just killing time right now.
Bro, but there's other people in there you could have talked to. Actual fighters. Got some info.
Bro, again, blame this on Boots, man. He got all day. They got all day. They got all day.
Yeah, they were still taping up in the back. Them dudes ain't get a chance to break a smoke.
They ready. They should have known. They should have known.
I mean, yeah, you supposed to have another little 4-rounder ready to go in real quick. You know what I'm saying? And threw them a couple of dollars, be on some standby.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you do your release pitches? Any of y'all baseball fans, you gotta let them warm up. You should already had them going, because you should have seen. I mean, the first 30 seconds of how Boots was just literally sticking that jab, Just sticking that jab. That's man. This is cake, man. This is easy. This not gonna be long. So they should have been like, yo, you know how they do. That lefty, get that righty, get that lefty.
Big shout out to Robert Tito tuning in from Twitch. Big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you.
Yeah, we just waiting to call the play-by-play, man. This ain't our fault, Playboy. So keep tapping in with us, bro. We're gonna give you that 1-2 on the breakdown.
Big shout out to you.
It's undisputed. It's historical too. Yeah, I mean, it's history. I feel like we're gonna get it. This ain't gonna be no draw. It's gonna be the first undisputed junior middleweight champion. So it's history tonight, baby.
Second Ezra said, I thought Clayton would have been more competitive. I picked Boots by KO, but not in 2 rounds.
This Boots second? This Boots second?
Bro, Ezra, listen. I don't even like talking about Boots in the way that I would like, because then people be like, oh, you from Philly, blah, 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 blah. Yo, like I said, he is the most physically gifted fighter I've seen since Roy Jones Jr. And I'm gonna stand on that. The man can literally do it all. He can literally do it all, man. Literally.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
I gotta get in on these.
I compare him to Sugar Ray, natural ability, speed, power, boxing IQ early. I mean, for him, because he's still young on the age side, but experience, he a fucking OG in the boxing game. Really, if you're thinking about 30 freaking fights, and competition level definitely stepping up in the last 6. So he's added that experience of knocking out, guys too. So it's not like he just beating up, a bunch of C-level dudes and guys like that. He's added some names and accomplished guys and getting them up out of there. Got rid of Lipinets. Nobody did that before. So, you know what I mean? Look what he did to Delorme. You know what I mean? Delorme that went the distance with some other great fighters. Boots is making this shit look too easy, bro.
That's a fact.
It's duck season. It's duck season. And now and I'm a boxing fan. Let me say that. I got a little feedback on a little clip I put up on IG. People ain't like that shit, but I had to be honest about that shit that he was doing in those streets, in these cars and all that crazy shit. But keeping it with the boxing, bro, it is still. I think it'll be a good fight, bro, because Spence is a physical guy, and he's not a scary guy. You see what I'm saying? You see the timidness.
I'll put somebody on point real quick. Hold on. Second Ezra said Boots fundamentals are better than Roy Jones. You know what, bro? Roy Jones fundamentals really got lost in the shuffle because he was so dynamic. He was just so gifted. Like
Ezra ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
What I mean? It's like,
but we seen Boots be like that in the ring too, and he got clipped by Delorme.
Yeah, so you have to. When you dealing with guys like this, you really got to nitpick. Like you really, really, really got to nitpick, man. But yeah, Boots is best. He's the most physically gifted guy I've seen since Roy. Like, period. Francisco Rollins, big shout out to you. He said just got on Boots won. Yeah, man. Second round knockout, bro. That's all you need to know. Boots did what Boots usually do.
I had Charlo winning that fight by 2 rounds. I do believe. You remember that live me and Shane did last year? I think I had Charlo winning by 2. And to me, it was the power. I've just seen Charlo with the heaviest shots. Castillo was throwing, but his shit wasn't accurate. He had one little shot that clipped Charlo, and what made it look bad is because Charlo was swinging his own left hook, and he actually got clipped. So his follow-through of his shot made the shot that caught him look better than it actually was, bro. So he got hurt on the road. He got rocked. We just slowed the shit down as slow as they could to show you it was a decent shot. But the reaction was from dude following his own left hook. So come on, bro. But that's what happens when you're fighting off the ropes, like Jeff was speaking of. So hopefully we don't get no miscues like that. We get behind that jab and we beat the brakes off this dude. He can't stand in front of you all night. He don't want to do the trade shit. He want to try to get off while you're playing defense. That's how Castano likes to fight. I'm gonna get off while you playing defense. The crowd gonna get all hype. I'm gonna get all of this shit going in my favor. And what happens is he gets his in his pass. He's got dudes to open up in the midst of him doing that, and they get caught. Charlo don't even need to let that shit happen. Stay behind the jab. Use your range and use your footwork. When you see your shot, go for it.
Yo, hold on. We on the gram right now, man. Big shout out to everybody that's on the gram, man. Mad Scientist in the building. Big shout out to you, bro. You're doing big things, man. Big shout out to Ty. Hey, yo, we on Mad Scientist. We on YouTube, baby. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? Salute to you. Chris G in the building. Hey, yo, we on YouTube, man. We on the channel. We gonna be calling a fight. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we do. Second Ezra, Crawford, and Spence moving up after they fight. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, Chris, we on the tube, bro. We on YouTube, bro. We on the channel. So we actually live on vlog channel, my channel, Twitch,
They're
Twitter,
gonna start coming through. They're gonna fuck with us because we're gonna give them that real play-by-play. You feel me?
That's a fact.
That's
Hey, Mad Scientist, who you like tonight, bro? Who you like tonight? Who you going with? Big shout out to Ty, too.
So who you going with? You put some money on something?
I'm about to put some money on something. Mad Scientist, we on the link. The link is in my bio. I'm gonna shoot it to you though. I'm gonna shoot it to you so you can jump on with us if you ain't busy. I'm gonna shoot it to you. I think Charlo gonna win, man. I think he's gonna.
All right, question.
This fight. Yeah.
All right. Just let before the fight start. We can talk after the fight. We can talk results. Your boy believes he's in the lottery. He believes he's gonna be in the driver's seat. Speaking hypothetically, Charlo win. Where you go? Do you go Zoo or do you go Fundora? He already thinking about being in the mix with Crawford because the boy bumping his gums too much. I mean, he doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying, gum flapping over there. You want to take it easy.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like, if Charlo win this fight, man, he should just wait around for the winner of Bud and Spence, because I think they're gonna come up and see him. Whoever the winner is gonna go up and see him.
This the scenario though, bro. Your boy said he been WBO waiting for 2 years. Old Fundora said he been well, obviously he just got it recently, so he don't want it, but he's not. He gets it if he gets pushed off, because he said that, you know, they spoke to Charlo peoples and Charlo, you know, was like, look, you know, blah blah blah. I'm thinking bigger, better things, just get in line, so to speak. So I kind of get it if Fundora and them kind of still gotta kind of wait their turn. Maybe he should see Jason Hurd. I mean, a Jared Hurd. Like I said, that'll be a good fight if Hurd is still in that 160, 154 ballpark. Hey, he been real quiet and he need a big name and a big win. So if he could beat a Fundora, that automatically, you know, gets him back on the old platform that he was before, as being a recognizable contender / former champion. So I don't know. That would be a great fight to me. And plus, size-wise, they match up well. Both two tall dudes, you know what I mean, rangy guys that like to fight inside. That's an excellent fight. That's the way they should go, to me, in my estimation, if they don't get the champ. But I don't think you could duck a dude that's been mandatory for 2 years too much longer. Is what we're going to have another court situation where you're going to be dropping straps? Come on, it's a big international fight, too. I'd take that shit to his backyard and beat the brakes off of him. Because Zoo he's coming on hand surgery and shit. So,
bro, they interviewing everybody, bro. Jim Great is making his rounds around the crowd, man. That's why I was like, that's why I said, man, blame Boots for this big ass delay, man. I know they don't get paid for overtime and they in and out like a robbery.
He are too old to be a butt face nigga. Nigga, God damn, nigga.
Hey,
come
man.
on, these damn.
Hold on.
This nigga alopecia.
Second
He got alopecia.
Boots jab gave Clayton a Slurpee brain freeze. That's funny. Yeah,
I told you this shit. He's the first black dude I seen in a long time get red in the face. And that's from that fucking jab.
My boxing son in the building, man. Chris G said Ennis beats all of them. It's hard to say that he don't at this point. Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. I like your honesty, nephew. I like your honesty, nephew.
For sure. I'm trying to get this one gonna be lit, bro. Cause Shane better get in here because I got a couple people on deck that's trying to get on, man. Mad Science is trying to get on. Padman trying to get on. A couple other cats trying to get on too, man. So he need to hurry up. Only got limited spots. You know what I'm saying? He might be asleep, but I mean, oh man, Leo Santa Cruz in the building too.
Oh, Leo, who didn't he have a mandatory situation?
I think so.
I think I seen L put something up about he had a mandatory situation coming up.
Man, Tank that made Leo look old, yo.
Man, Leo out there looking red in the face tonight too. He might have already been drinking.
Leo,
Carson, California, man. This shit, fights like this, they gonna be bigger once they finish the stadium and all of that shit out that way, bro. It's gonna be lit out that way, bro.
Bro, Leo Santa Cruz look like somebody's uncle, yo.
That's Theo Leo.
Yeah.
That's Theo Leo. Because you know that's in Spanish, that's Theo uncle. Yeah. So that's Theo Leo.
Listen, he look like he can bring all the Christmas gifts, man. All of them to the crib, man.
He got all the stocking stuff.
Oh man,
undisputed middleweight.
Hold on, I'm scared for Castano, but I want him to win. Hey, Chris G, listen, man. I don't think we haven't talked off camera, but we gonna kind of reiterate where we at with it. We got time. For me, Charlo, 3 things. Number 1, he need to listen to Derrick James. Number 2, he need that jab pumping, and number 3, he need to keep his back off the goddamn ropes. He do those 3 things, he should get a victory in this fight, man.
Do you know how Bernard lost to Jermaine Taylor twice? I'm still perplexed at how you lose to that dude twice, bro.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why.
I remember the fights. I just didn't think
it was 2 things. Number 1, Jermaine Taylor pumped that jab like nobody's business. And the one thing Bernard had to do, and he only had to do one thing, he refused to do it both fights, is jab with him. He never jabbed with him. Those 2 fights, he never jabbed with him. And that was the most disappointing thing. Like, because those are 2, he's supposed to get 2 victories. Taylor was supposed to be
nigga, I know Taylor he came through at the right time. The middleweight division, cold as ice, you know what I mean? Kind of like it is now. It's just a stagnant little situation going on. A couple little names out there, and he beat them couple names, and he did what he was supposed to do at the time, but he wasn't in no deep waters. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ironic that when I say he took the guy that destroyed Jermaine Taylor to school, he didn't just beat him. He took this dude to school. Like, it's like an oxymoron. That's boxing, though. That's boxing.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. For real. Yeah, Boo, I blame Boots for this shit, man.
When I came up, y'all, because they just put the post up of all the guys that's been close to, super middleweight, former undisputed guys and shit. And obviously they have Bernard and Jermaine Taylor up there for being middleweight dudes, 05, 04. But it was just ironic, we ain't never had it for junior middleweight, but that's why they put it up there for all the divisions and the champions around this division.
They showed Charlo in the back, man, just kind of just standing there. That's an angry looking dude, yo. Like, remember the mad rapper that used to be on all the Bad Boy albums, yo? Like, that's Jermell Charlo, yo. Like,
yeah.
That's Jermell Charlo.
He a Shine type nigga. he one of them niggas like, damn, bro, you can't really conversate with this nigga.
Jermell looked like he yelled in his sleep, yo. Like, he just
He on the shit of yelling like, fuck, get up out of me.
Yo, he looked like he yelling in sleep, man. Like
he ain't look warmed up though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We might still have a few more minutes. Them niggas
Abner is looking real LA right now.
Oh, for sure. With he did a good job on what's the name though? Him and Sean Porter when they was on that little Fox
jacket
run.
on. Big shout out to Abner Morez with the honey mustard jacket on, man. Big shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's honey mustard.
That's honey mustard.
Look more like French vanilla. That's that French vanilla right there.
That's that honey Dijon for my rich folks out there.
Not the Dijon.
the honey Dijon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Castano looking warmed up.
Castano look like he ready.
Yeah, he looked like he ready. Charlo looked cold in that last shot, though. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't look like I ain't seen no sweat around the neck or nothing.
Yeah, Chris G, Jermell is always mad. That can't be healthy. Yeah, he looked like he get mad for everything, bro. He said honey mustard. I mean, that's a honey mustard jacket.
I ain't no psychologist, but he does seem like the darker of the twins. When you got twins, I got twins. So I'm speaking from my own experience. You got one that's social and then you got one that's an introvert. So he might be the least funner of the two twins. So he's the one that's serious because it seemed like Maul is more, like hyphy a little bit, clowning, you know what I'm saying? This dude need a no-dose. If you don't go get you some coffee.
Hey Shane.
What's wrong with you,
hey man, bro, for the people that don't know, that is VP Shane. Fresh off the nap, man.
This nap was extended, bro. I ended up waking up like
hey, bro,
20 minutes ago, and I thought the fight didn't start. I missed the whole Boots fight, bro.
You ain't missed nothing, bro.
Boots caused this right here, Shane. Boots caused this. Yeah, so he gave you time. Boots helped you out.
How come this fight not started yet?
Because Boots ended the fight in the second round. You're not Castano Clayton out in the second round.
And I told you,
I'll be back, bro. I'm about to get something to drink.
1 to 3 would have got you 100. Would have got you 400.
Yeah, it was only 2-1 here, bro. It was only 2-1 here.
Man, so. Bro, I couldn't even get nothing on that.
Hold on, I gotta go on.
I can imagine why SM must be excited right now.
Yeah, he was. I think he live on his channel.
Yeah, there's a few people live. I checked before I came on. There's more people live than I thought.
Yeah.
It looks like they're about to do their ring walks. I don't know how.
Yeah, it looked like they about to do the ring walk.
I'm not even gonna lie. You're probably ahead of me. What do you see right now on your screen?
I didn't. We might be on the same type time because I got it on my phone. So hold on a second.
I'm seeing Jermell Charlo in his robe in his room. Oh, I see that too. No, I'm trying to. If I'm behind, I'm probably behind. I won't lie, because.
Oh, hold on. Big shout out to Donald Robinson. Big shout out to you, family. He said, "Let me ask y'all a question. Whatever happened with Mighty Mouse Ivan Robinson, bro? You know what, bro? I'm glad you said that, man. First of all, Donald Robinson, please follow me on Facebook. Like, friend me on Facebook. I'm gonna reach back out. I literally have a live with Ivan Robinson and Padman McGriff from out of Vegas.
And
I'll send that to you.
And Chris Casey.
And that was not that long ago, but we're gonna actually have him back on real soon as a special treat. Friend me on Facebook, bro. Friend me on Facebook. I actually talk to him almost every day. Big shout out to Donald Robinson. Subscribe to the channel too, bro. Chris G, I predicted 4th round for Ennis. Man. Castano Clayton.
I don't know. I think you know what's crazy, bro. The first fight ended in a draw, and it was a competitive draw. But most people are more convinced that Charlo wins now, and I'm more convinced Charlo wins now than I was before in the first fight. When I was going into the first fight, I thought the first fight was going to be competitive. I thought Charlo was going to cause Castano all types of trouble. But I thought it was going to be equal. I thought the fight was going to be even, and I thought Castano was going to cause Charlo all types of trouble. And I thought the fight was going to be as close as it was. after watching the first fight and the fight was close, I still think Charlo is gonna win it comfortably. This fight, I think he's gonna win the second fight comfortably. I don't know why. Most people tend to is leaning to agree with me. I don't know. Maybe they see something that I see as well, in the sense that
I think
how many people in this stadium, bro?
It's actually not that many. That's an outdoor joint too. Like it
looks about at least 45,000. 40,000.
Nah, it ain't.
It's called the Punch Bowl.
Yeah,
it's called the Punch Bowl,
that, bro. What that hold about? Like 10, bro? About 10?
I think that's like 15 to 18.
15?
Only 15,000. That's disappointing. I thought Charlo was a big name in America.
No. It's the venue. It's the venue. That venue is not a real big venue, but they get a lot of bang for their buck out there.
I mean, I'm just thinking why they wouldn't have gone in a bigger venue that holds like 30, 40,000.
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. I thought
especially if you're going in an outdoor venue, you might as well go in something.
I think because they feel like Charlo had a home field more in the last one, being as though it was in Texas. So I think they was trying to give Castano a sort of a homer.
Big shout out to Second Ezra said Charlo should be able to set traps for Castano.
Yeah,
he should be able to set traps, but he don't need his back.
Come off the jab.
Trying to set him, and he can come off the jab. Yeah.
He needs to be a lot and I know Blunt 41 the first fight, Charlo, but I think Blunt would also agree in that he needs to be a lot more level-headed in this fight and not reactionary.
Hey, Shane, what's your keys to the fight? I think I'm gonna have everybody get their keys to the fight. Shane, jump. What's the keys to the fight for Castano and Charlo?
Well, Castano, I think in this fight needs to be a little bit more defensively aware in the first half of the fight. Don't allow Charlo to get off his big shots. So try to be as defensively aware as possible. Also keeping his head off the line, mostly because Charlo's shots are straight. So if you keep your head off the line, even bobbing and weaving, I think that will cause Castano Charlo problems. And go to the body real early. Take the legs and the gas tank away from Charlo, and in the back end of the fight, you might get some success. I think with Charlo, he needs to be much more level-headed. Less. He needs to not engage as much as he done in the first fight. When I mean not engage, I don't mean run. I mean keep that fight long. Castano's got some T-Rex arms, so he ain't going to be able to catch you at long range. Keep that fight long, fight behind the jab, straight right hand. And to me, at some point, Castano's going to get desperate. So when he gets desperate, you make sure you got enough pop in the back end of the fight and enough in the gas tank. So when he does get desperate, you have enough to keep up with the pace that he does have, as well as you can also get him out of there. So that would be my keys to success,
Hey, Vlog, what you got, baby?
Simple, baby. Use that jab. They talking about setting traps. You got the better footwork. So you can easily, you want to counter punch, but you don't necessarily have to counter punch it per se, like wait for him. You can make him run into something. So set your jab, use your footwork, and get an angle and get that power off.
What about Castano?
Castano? He got to be somebody that has to be defensively minded. So the combinations that he throws, cut that down by 1 or 2 shots, so you can, get back home. Something coming back, because you was getting countered in the first fight. So obviously you don't want to throw the 5 and 6. You want to throw the 3 to 4, get back home, try to, stay close, smother his power somehow. So I don't want to say his keys, because I'm not, I don't want him to win. But if I got to be honest and break it down, that's something I think he would have to do to win. Cut down the high rate combinations.
As a pundit, it's not. So yeah, I hear what you mean. As a pundit, I'm glad you gave. Even though you don't want Castano to win, I don't really mind him winning.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I love boxing more than I love any fighter, bro. But this is my favorite fighter on the planet right now. Is Jermell Charlo. So I'm telling you how he can lose the fight without wanting to. So what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie.
Go on, you, Jeff. What do you
for Castano, like I think what he needs to do, he kind of abandoned the jab a little bit going into the back half of the fight. I think he needs to stay consistent with the jab. He need to pump it up and down too. You know, of course, the goal is for him to get on the inside, but he need to pump that jab up and down before he walk up into that front door. That's number one. Number two, he needs to win those exchanges, those bang bang exchanges. He lost too many of them in the first fight, and that was with Charlo on the ropes. So that's not a good sign for Castano, but he needs to win those bang bang.
You would think he would win
shots.
them because his arms are shorter, especially
You
up
would
close.
think, yeah. But that's part of the reason why I think Charlo's going to win this fight. But I think the third thing that Castano needs to do is he needs to hope that Charlo helps him out.
That's what I'm saying. I think Charlo, I think in the first half of this fight, because if you look at it, Castano was so messy. I think if Castano can go to the body early, he might be able to take something out of Charlo down the stretch.
Facts.
Man, that robe Charlo got on looked like some old 70s curtains. Man, right now.
Bro, I don't know what he was. I don't know what he's wearing, bro. This is different.
Yeah, that's Afrocentric, I guess, bro. That's different right there. That looked like some old curtains my auntie used to have in the house.
I mean, it looks like a Coming to America robe, bro.
Man, this is beautiful. What is that, velvet? Remember when Eddie was the white boy and he grabbed the lion and he was like,
yeah.
He was like, this is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yo, that shit look like McDonald's West Coast. Oh, man.
Yeah, man, look at that. You got the height, reach, jab, baby.
You're ahead of me, bro. I ain't even seen that part yet. So yeah, but I even commentate ahead because you're ahead. You seem like you're the furthest ahead. So.
A vlog. What do you see right now?
I see the tail of the tape, baby.
Okay, so we at the same spot. Okay.
Nah, I'm seeing Castano's and Charlo's in the corner. So I ain't seeing
you won't take the leg.
Yeah, he about a minute behind.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't like. This is one thing I hate about British boxing and British boxing channels. I see the tail of the tape now. They don't really, what's it called? They don't PBC cards. They don't distribute them anymore on like terrestrial television or television that we can watch. They do it with Top Rank, but they don't do it with PBC. And to me, I prefer Top Rank. I mean PBC fights than Top Rank. So it's annoying. They used to do.
Y'all ain't got Showtime out there.
They used to have. They Al Heyman had to deal with ITV, but don't think he has it anymore.
Yo, did somebody got the live on their phone along with the? You hear that?
Yeah, I hear something on the comeback, but not on my phone because my one's all the way at 0.
Yeah, mine. I don't hear nothing. You hear my fan?
No.
Maybe it's your fan.
Hold on. Let me check.
I need my fan on. It's 100 degrees out here.
Yeah, bro. It's not bad though. It's not something that's quite. It's not heavy. You can.
I'm gonna shut my stuff down. It might be me.
It's a subtle sound.
I don't hear that shit. It ain't bothering me. It's fight time, baby. Let's get it. Jerry can too. Step your game up, baby. Step your game up.
Does Charlo look a little bit nervous to you?
No. He looks like he want to get this shit over with. That's what he looked like. I ain't lying. He don't. He's never seen nervous.
To me, he looks a little bit nervous.
Where the hell is that sound coming from, bro?
I don't think it's.
I don't hear nothing, Jeff. What are you hearing, bro?
Shane, am I bugging?
I hear it, but it's very subtle. Like it's not something you have to like overly listen to it. Oh, you have to.
He got them headphones on. I see you got them boosts. What's them joints you got? Them Bose's?
Nigga, they the same joints you got. So if you about to crack a joke, save it.
No, I thought you had the
Man, bro, this
hear
dude
pin
said,
drop.
Alright, hold
"Bo
on.
say."
Can you
This
hear it
dude
now?
said,
What's wrong with Jones?
"Yeah, I still hear it." This dude said, "Bo say." Bro, that's both, bro.
Whatever.
How
I
you,
don't
how you
know.
go?
I don't
How you
know.
gonna make my headphones French, yo? You got on the both sways. You got on the both sways. Oh man, that's funny. Hold on.
Got cold. He got a cold piece. That boy Castano got a cold little piece with him. I hope she ain't out there trying.
I mean, I ain't seen her yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in something nice. I mean, Charlo's going home to something real nice. I know that for a fact.
Facts.
Oh, facts. He definitely planted seed. He did the right thing. Plant seed.
Bro,
Get that
that's
off the
exactly,
market.
bro. Like when you find someone like that, bro, you do that as early as possible, bro. Yeah,
Let's get it,
Castano.
baby. Let's get it.
Oh, I'm about to get my
One.
man, Mad Scientist, up in here too, man, from Philly.
Let's
I'm about to
get it.
put him a link.
Let's get it.
I mean, you've already started, so you're ahead of me.
Texas. This dude gonna have me move to Texas. Come a motherfucking Texas Longhorn, baby.
Well, I have to go Texas for that's a fact. I have to go Texas. This is annoying.
Charlo, you talking about he looked nervous. That man looked like he like, man, we finna get this in.
He's not
Your
nervous.
boy looking lean. I'm telling you.
He's not nervous at all. He's not nervous at all. Not nervous.
He look like he ready to go to work. Get that jab cracking, baby. This first 30 seconds gonna tell us a lot.
Well, the first 30 seconds already started for you.
Nah, not yet. They ready to come on out. They at the starting gates. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Undisputed. This history, baby.
Definitely. Give both fighters credit already.
No jab. I don't see no jab.
Hold on,
I need that jab.
Let me run through these
Break that
comments
jab.
real quick. Hold on a second.
Break that jab.
Second Ezra, I pick Ennis in 5. If Charlo wins, will he be in your pound for pound top 5?
I'm not
already.
Hold on, we gonna get to these comments after the round over.
Yeah, I mean my round
no jab from either fighter. No jab. First 30 seconds, no jab from either fighter.
My fight just started now, so
you 30 seconds behind, Shane.
Yeah.
Your boy Castano threw one jab. They go a 1-2 slight, really more concentrated on the right hand from Charlo, didn't land. They both, I wouldn't say tentative, they both trying to study a little bit. They go to jab from Charlo. See the work? That's where you control the fight. Get back to it. Come on, Charlo, get back to it, baby. Castano is at least not staying on line. Nice little combo right there from Charlo.
Yeah.
Letting that left hand go.
I have a feeling it's a case of they both got each other's respect in the first fight. You know,
for sure.
They ain't trying to do nothing reckless to
get that jab. It's remember them Reebok pumps? Pump that jab, baby. Pump that jab. Boom. He trying to counter him instead of cracking that jab.
You can tell Charlo got Castano's respect in the first fight because he's way more tentative than he started.
I told you the key was not to open up like that, and you might catch that 10th round shot in the second instead of the 10th. So
exactly. That's a fact right there. You know, he's got to be very careful.
Shane, it's me, baby.
Exactly. I want to see Castano. I don't know where you guys are in the fight, but I want to see Castano change the levels a bit. You know, take away that height that Charlo has by going real low. So Castano's got to dip down. I mean, Charlo's got to dip down.
Charlo's still going back to that countering shit, man. He winning it so far, but he can't. Bro, the jab is the key.
Of course, every time walk this dude onto punches because he's gonna reach in. He's gonna reach in every time. Walk him onto punches.
He's throwing the jab. He's winning the round. Don't get it twisted, but he's not throwing the jab to where he really controls the round
and control the distance. He's not free.
He likes to punch heavy. That's one thing I see Charlo. He likes to punch heavy. Everything He you know,
Derek
hooks,
James teach all his guys the punch
I was
heavy.
about to say that he doesn't really teach a slow game enough. That's one thing about Derek James.
Oh, good
See,
shot
again,
on the
look at
inside by Castano.
that's what I
When
was about
you
to say.
circling out of there, you should have been popping the jab.
That
Right
was
now,
a
you
good.
popping the jab, just popping the jab,
This is-
controlling
this
the fight.
This is the problem with Charlo, and I will continuously say this is the problem with Charlo, is the fact that for a dude with the skill level that he does have,
Shane, how many seconds are you at?
It's over.
30, 30 seconds. So you're 30 seconds behind. I gave Charlo that first round.
Nah,
he landed the bigger shots, more accurate. Castano had about 2 shots in that round.
I give him the first round, but it's one of those ones where he could have won that round so much easier. And the thing with me is, what I don't like about Charlo is he's already expending energy he doesn't need to. Just walk this dude onto punches. You could, and as Blunt's saying, and I'm seeing everything he said, after that first round, he's countering way too much. You know, if you want to counter, it's cool, but just pay the dude on the way in. Pay the dude on the way in and then pay him on the way out. He's just paying him on the way out. Bro.
You can set the counters up by making him run into it instead of it being a counter to his shots. You're setting the counter up by his movement. So it's a different kind of counter. It's not traditional counter. It's still considered a counter in my estimation, but
the good thing about
right now, you're controlling the rounds with the jab.
But he's off the ropes, though. He's off the rope.
Actually, I actually like what Charlo's doing because he's mixing it up. He got Castano thinking, so I actually like what he's doing in there.
Yeah, but he could be controlling the fight even more with a more consistent.
But it's only one round in, though. We got to see how it plays out.
Just pay the dude on the way in, bro. That's all you need to do. Pay him on the way in.
Oh, yeah, with that jab. That was cool. That's the only punch he landed, though. He landed that once or twice in the first round, but it's not enough to win rounds. And you're not doing
the round just started, so you know what I mean? That round just started.
Yeah, I'm just saying you don't want to eat combinations for one shot, though, if you're Castano. For that overhand right that he's throwing, he's eating combinations after or before.
We're gonna get to the comments in a second.
Jab. There we go. I need it. For me, if I get 15 jabs, 12 to 15 from Charlo throughout this fight, he'll control the fight and won't necessarily need to knock out. I did bet on the fight not going the distance. So I got to double down. I got Charlo in the KO.
I like Charlo's doing a real good job right now.
I like what Charlo. He controls.
That paid me 3-1. So it wasn't bad for the 50.
Charlo's doing a real good job right now.
Charlo's fighting a disciplined fight.
Yeah, he's not over exhilarating himself. He's accurate with his shots. I like his accuracy. He is not wasting
good
shots.
Hook by Charlo too.
Yeah, that's nothing. Everything. Only thing that's not accurate is his freaking jab. If you would push it out there more, then it's not very accurate.
No,
but he's using
his jab doing his job though. The jab
he's leading. This round he's actually been he's led with the jab much more in this round.
Hey, vlog, it's something to look for, bro. With Charlo's pushing that jab out there, the main thing with him, as long as he's keeping the distance, then it's an
exactly. Look at that shot right there.
He got to land every single joint. He's doing a great job.
I agree with that, but to me, when you're dealing with a guy whose footwork is not that good, your jab and being the ability to slide off your jab and throw something heavy to get him out of there. Charlo probably trying to tie up. Smart right here. Smart. Man, he burning energy just like you burning energy. Look at that good body shot off of that tie up.
Good body
shot.
Charlo's gonna get this dude out. Charlo's gonna get this dude out. She's gonna stop
because he's running into work. He pressing. To press. He's eating too much. You see what I'm saying? You can't eat all of that and think that you're gonna press your way through.
Yeah. Charlo round 2. I got Charlo up 2-0. Let me get these comments.
Yeah, he just stepped on his foot to get that last shot too.
Hold on,
he stepped on his foot.
Let me run through these comments real quick. Chris G, this is a pro Castano crowd. That's very true. Second Ezra, Charlo popped that jab. We agree. Andre Southgate, he said, here, listen to round Charlo. Second Ezra, round 1 for Charlo. Josh Raymond Hall, big shout out to you from Twitch. He said, "Who's on
2-0.
top?" We got Charlo up 2-0 right
2-0,
now.
Charlo.
MVids 121. Big shout out to you. He said, "Show the fight, not your hair." SMH, bro. I'm gonna let you slide with that because the next round getting ready to start. Big shout out to everybody that's in here though.
I mean, this is again. I think that was another Charlo run, but I think in the next couple rounds you're gonna see a little bit more urgency from Castano. Well, you have to see more urgency from Castano because the first two
And
rounds.
all that does is open you up for the shots you're already catching to be more.
Of course.
The more you take your hands away from your face.
He can't do nothing though. He's got to make some adjustment, and I think urgency is
Look
the
at this
thing.
jab. When you work that jab, that's the key. He can't do anything off that jab.
Yeah, Castano about to pick up the pace though. We about to see what happens.
He has
to pick up the pace.
Look at this. You see the championship caliber of boxing right now. He got into a little tie-up. Guy got too close. Let me just tie him up real quick and stop all of this. I ain't tying up because I'm scared. That's smart tying up. Again, doing it again right now. Tying up, stopping any momentum. Let me get back on my stick and throw these shots. And that's what he's doing. This is great boxing I'm seeing from Charlo right now. Getting off them ropes, like that side-to-side movement. Like that. Like that. Look at that jab. Nice little jab.
Hey, Shane. It sounds like Jermell Tagu in the joint right now. That's Jermell Tagu up in there.
We talking to young Shane Usyk, so I get it.
Jermell fighting smart though. He fighting real smart, man. Real smart. I like the way he fighting. That chopping left hook to the body.
I was about to say that body shot from Charlo.
Nice little uppercut in there. Nice little uppercut in there.
Jermell is fighting really, really smart.
Yeah, this is a disciplined, level-headed fight from Jermell Charlo.
Dipping at the right time, tying up at the right time.
He's just
trying to over there. That's not a shot.
Castano is all about volume, and he's put this dude in his pocket, bro. He's had this dude punching like he's paying for them punches.
He is. Everything you want to get off, I'm gonna eat.
You got a link. You got a link to this joint.
He done threw more jabs in it. Nice little left hook in there. Nice little left hook in there. But Charlo landed a right and left hook off that left hook. So Castano's having shots, but it's just not enough, bro. You gotta I'm calling the work he's doing too. It's not enough, bro. You can't land these singles like that when this guy's out voluming. Look at that. You pressing them and you missing. You gotta land them shots, Castano.
This is still a Charlo run. Even though it's Castano's best round, it's still a Charlo run.
Yeah, every shot he lands, he's paying for.
Yeah,
Charlo might got that left hand caused a little something on that right side of Charlo. That left hand did a little something. I see a little swell. I mean, Castano got some cracks. I mean, he do. You can look at his record and tell he got cracks. But
round 3 for Charlo. I got Charlo at 3-0, man.
Yeah, me as well. I think that was a closer round, but I still think
that was a closer round. But not every shot Castano landed, it got answered. That's the only thing.
That's the problem with Castano right now, in the sense that. But you know what? Charlo ain't sat down on much punches yet. So.
Chris G, you got a 2-1 Charlo. You gave Castano the third round?
I can see that. I didn't. I gave it to Charlo, but it was Castano's best round. That was a sympathy round that Chris G just gave there. That was a sympathy round that he just gave there.
Yeah, it's too early to be giving out sympathy rounds, man. It's too
early. We don't do that over here.
I mean, what happened last week? They were giving Canelo sympathy rounds every round.
No, they gave him the first 4 sympathy rounds. They gave him the first 4. Like, look, man, we know you about to go get your ass beat, so we gonna at least give you a head start.
Round 4, y'all. Round 4 just started.
You know who I'm gonna tell you what the real edge is right now. It's the body work of Charlo. Castano is not throwing no body shots, bro. Not of any significance.
I just think it's Charlo's discipline. Charlo is being so physical.
To be honest with you, I think the biggest thing in this fight for Charlo is he's keeping that distance. He's controlling the distance the whole fight.
And he's not getting
body work. You see the triple jab and then the straight right hand to the body. That's beautiful body work.
The body work could be the second on my list for sure.
But
he's doing great.
Charlo is not getting greedy, which is what I like. He's not getting greedy at all.
Look at that body work in them combinations. He just combinated off out of this dude's flurry and attack and threw 2 body shots in there. Another body shot. Oh, now you want to get on him? Cantu tripping. He don't like that body work. Cantu felt that one himself. He's like, oh, that one hurt. Get your hands up. The Castano first hard body shot I seen Castano throw in 3 rounds or 4 rounds now. He tried to lean into that left foot.
Smart fight. Castano getting his offense off in this round though.
Nah, bro, I'm behind you, so I don't know.
Ain't doing nothing in this round.
What I'm seeing Charlo box a clinic in this round. I think this is probably Charlo's best round. I think this is Charlo's
missing
best
Castano,
round.
missing. Hey, who say Charlo ain't got no defense?
Good jab by Charlo.
Nah,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good jab and good body work.
I mean,
tying up at the right time, turning the dude, getting off the ropes.
I think L Dub gave a sympathy round
right there from Castano, but nothing effective. Now you say Castano was opening up right there. Was it effective though, bro? None of this is effective of what Castano is doing outside of trying to maybe wear Charlo down. But if it ain't no heat on them shots.
This is another example of walking through the front door and not what's it called? Not throwing no jab. He just walking through the front door.
Left hook in Charlo. Nice little left hook in there from Charlo. Better combinations from Charlo. Better jab from Charlo. More body shots from Charlo.
Now I see what Jeff's talking about in terms of Castano getting off his offense. He has landed a few shots in this round. But again,
Charlo's still doing a good job, though. He's still doing a good job.
Everything he's throwing, he's just getting paid back, bro. This dude's getting receipts like he works this dude's getting receipts like he works in a supermarket, bro. This dude is getting paid back every time.
Oh my God!
Good shot by Charlo at the end of the round.
Woo! He almost killed that dude with that shot, man. God damn. Castano is going to get himself. Castano is like a burglar that's trying to rob your house and you home. It's like literally, he's just like determined to get himself killed, nigga. Look at this shot, man. Look at this shot. Nice little overhand, but he's pushing through it.
Good shot by Castano too.
Oh, that left hook. God damn. He gonna need spinal surgery. He gonna need spinal surgery. You can't limbo shots like that, bro. That's not good for your back.
That was a big shot. But you know what? I will say this. At the back end of that round, Charlo went back to the first fight where he was sitting on the ropes a little bit too much.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm noticing.
He's been using the ring. You're going to be tired,
bro. Bro, watch that last 30 seconds.
The last 2 rounds, his back been
way more than he needed to.
More than he needs to.
I mean, he's still getting his shots off, but that's one of the things that I would avoid. You know, get back to using the lateral movement that he was using in the first 3 rounds.
You're going to get tired, so that does give you a. He's not a dude that boxes like that. Am I correct?
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's something that he should have done in camp.
In camp, he got tired. You act like these motherfuckers ain't gonna get tired, and that's not gonna allow Castano moments. But look what's happening off the ropes.
Shot by
the same thing that happened in the first fight. You got the man off the ropes, and he's still beating your ass. Okay, all Castano fans. Great that he has him on the ropes, but what does it matter if the dude's still beating his ass?
Call it even, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I just started this round in it, but to me, the biggest shot that I've seen so far in this round was a Castano shot, but I don't know. You guys are ahead of me.
Yeah, I just Charlo's doing good off the ropes. I just don't
look.
like
The
him
tie-ups
doing
are
off the
so
ropes.
precisely timed.
Charlo.
Precisely timed tie-ups. Love it. Love it. Ineffective. Look at that combination. Was very ineffective. Look at that. That was about 6 punches that did absolutely nothing.
Hey vlog, yo, I can tell you put money on Charlo in this fight,
this guy sounds like he
So
works
you
for
tell
the
me that
zone.
man just affected him against the ropes right there in that sequence? We talking at the 120 something. We talking
hey, vlog, you haven't said one thing about Castano since the fight started.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He sounds like he works for the zone.
Some shot. I told you that, but he's eating. Bro, you can't tell me what he's doing.
This is Blunt Mannix right here.
This is Jermell Tagu going on right here on the
no, bro, this is Blunt Mannix.
Your boy is ineffective. He's having one shot. He's getting one shot off and throwing 6 punches. It's one shot that matters.
Blunt Mannix.
Bro, Blunt been 98.9% Charlo like the radio station.
Look at that uppercut right there. Off the rope. Look at this. He is beating the brakes off this dude, bro. What are you talking about, bro? He is beating the brakes off this dude.
Yeah,
stop it, man. Now he on the ropes. Now Castano on the ropes, and he want to just run out the corner. That's his game. Cause you coming forward doesn't mean you're winning a fight, bro. Cause you're coming forward doesn't mean you're winning a fight,
bro. No one's saying that.
Bro,
no one's saying that. But
all we're saying, listen,
Hey,
listen. No, bro. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to all the Castano fans.
Bro, you just getting the Castano fans since the fight started, bro. We supposed to do play-by-play. This
is play-by-play. It's an ass whooping.
Well, you gotta say something about Castano, goddamn.
I'm telling you,
you got a report on all the shots.
You got a report on all the shots, not just the Charlo shots.
Okay, bro. The shots that matter are the ones that's coming from the future undisputed champ. So
no, bro, because Charlo just got hit with a shot again in the end of the last round.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I've been saying
no,
all the shots, bro.
Just be neutral. I don't want to get the zone commentary, bro. I don't want the zone commentary. That's what the zone do, bro. That the zone Chris Mannix commentary.
Yo, he on his Chris Mannix right now.
That's why I said Blunt Mannix.
Fucking Blunt Mannix.
Okay. So Castano is showing ineffective pressure. That's
he
play-by-play.
Some shots in that round, bro. He landed some shots.
Yeah, but it's not effective.
It's not effective. I wouldn't even say it's not effective.
Right hand over the top by Castano.
I wouldn't even say that it's not effective. He's just getting paid back every time he throws. Like Charlo is paying this dude back every time, bro. Every time. This is a shot. I got this right. A shot. I got this 5-0 to Charlo in the first round.
So ain't that you getting your ass whooped?
Yeah, but I'm still calling what Charlo and Castano.
This last 3 rounds is competitive.
You're right. Castano up 5-0.
I didn't tell you to say that.
Yo, he got a new nickname, Blunt Mannix.
So look at that. Look at that crazy strong left hand that landed right there for Castano.
Blunt Mannix.
You can tell this guy wants Charlo to win, bro. I've never seen Blunt like this in my life.
Bro, he gonna win. It's not a thing of me wanting him to win. He's going to win, and he is winning.
He's winning.
He's losing this fight. He hasn't lost a round in this fight. Has Castano had moments? Yes. He's supposed to. He's a fucking champion in his own right. But he's getting his ass whooped.
He's getting his ass whooped.
Can you call the Castano moments for me?
He's getting his ass whooped right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Charlo is fighting a clinic. This is a clinic from Charlo. Again, unless I'm seeing something different, because them Argentinians.
Look at that left hand counter in there coming over the top. Castano's like he gonna eat every shot. Whatever he wants to get off. I don't know.
Fans are excited, so I don't know. I could be missing something.
Hold on.
Charlo ain't been to the body in the last couple rounds consistent. I ain't gonna lie. I need to
Roderick
get back
FTB
downstairs.
from Twitch. What's going on, bro? He said Charlo up. Yes, he is. He said, what's good, my good brothers? What's going on with you, family, man? Big shout out to you.
Back to the body, Charlo. Back to the body in there, baby. You got him close enough. Tee off.
Wow, second Ezra got it 3-2. I don't know what second round you gave him.
I could see round 3, but that was it. I can see round 3.
Charlo played, man.
Ezra betting the fight round by round. That's why he got it like that.
I can see round 3. And to be fair, this round was another competitive round. This round was a competitive round.
It's competitive rounds, but Charlo's winning.
Hold up. Because you're coming forward does not make it competitive.
No,
it makes
bro. I'm not talking about that.
Hey, bro, these ain't blowout rounds, bro. These are not blowout rounds, bro. Come on now. These
rounds are all blowouts.
These
all blowouts, bro.
Hey, Blunt Mannix. That's Blunt Mannix. Blunt Mannix with the Cardinals head.
I think there was a few blowout rounds, but this round is not a blowout round. You could even tell by the body posture of Charlo. He's literally
nice little overhand right there from Castano. Nice.
And the left
missed the second one. Missed that left in there.
You know the problem with Castano, because I'm gonna give Castano credit on one thing. Charlo's landed some real good punches, and Castano's still coming. I was about to say that he's taking some shots and he's coming back. The problem is he's taking these shots and he's landing his shots, but he's getting hit too much. Defensively, he's getting hit too much in the back end.
Let me get this in real quick. Roderick said, "Word up," and I'm eager to see who pulled through. I'm bidding for Charlo to pull through. He looking good right now. He looking good right now for sure. Round 7 coming up.
Who did you give that round to, Jeff?
I gave it to Charlo. I ain't even going front. I gave it to Charlo.
This is a Devin Haney-esque setup.
Nah, bro.
This is Devin Haney.
The thing is with that round, which made it a little bit harder, is I felt like the back end shots that Charlo was landing wasn't as clean as it was in the first 5. The first 5, his back end shots were so much more clean, but he's still paying this dude every time the dude throws. And you can see it in Castano's face. Desperation is gonna kick in.
Big shout out to Josh Raymond Hall from Twitch. We getting a lot of action on Twitch. He said, "Your score." I haven't given Castano a round. I got
anyway.
This goddamn panty waist.
Bro, they got it. He gave Castano the last 3 rounds.
This dude is a panty waist.
They were competitive, but he just gave them.
Competitive and you getting your ass whooped is 2 different things.
I mean,
a competitive ass whooping.
I just think any swing round they're just gonna give to Castano, bro. That's how it is. But any swing round they're gonna give to Castano. See, I personally, I gave that last round to Castano. I'm being honest. That's why I asked.
So you got it 3. So you got it 3-2.
No, I got it 5-1. I got it 5-1.
Round 3 too.
No, I said I could give it him round 3, but I didn't give it to him. I said I could give him. I only got
5-1 round in this fight, bro. That dude ain't won a round in this fight.
Bro, I think Blunt, that was a time for a sympathy round. That was a sympathy round.
Blunt Mannix got money on the fight, man. He ain't trying to hear none of that, man.
Now I got it 5-1. I got it 5-1, and I think Charlo started this round even good as well. I think Charlo started.
That one sound like a competitive ass whooping.
That is a competitive
favorite phrase. That's
exactly what it is, bro. That shot from Charlo was a good shot. I'm behind you guys, so I don't know if you guys missed it, but none of you guys could.
I'm seeing all this great work, patience,
that straight right hand almost knocked
gas, wasting shot. Show a good defense. Look at the subtle defense right there. Just stepping back just slightly.
Bro, this is Charlo's best round.
Is fighting a beautiful fight, man.
This is Charlo's best round.
Look at the movement. Look at the defense, baby.
Can I say one thing, Blunt? If there's any fighters in boxing who wants to watch how you shut down an aggressive fighter, watch Charlo. Castano, if you guys know Castano, he normally throws a hell of a lot of punches per round. This dude's kept his hand in his pocket for most of the
I'm not even going to read this, but I'm going to put this up there.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, I can see why you're saying it. I got it 5-1 though. I got it 5-1.
You see who we got winning the fight?
Oh my God!
7-2.
4-2. Castano, we said 4-2 Charlo. Crazy.
Yo, second Ezra, you've been with us for a very long time.
Hey, second Ezra over there off that fentanyl. He sleep. He ain't watching this fight.
Castano wins. That last round there, bro. That last round there. Easy. That was Charlo's best round.
Let me tell you why he won that round. It was off of defense. The movement.
Yo,
but he was paying the dude on the front end and on the back end. The shots were so clean. This is what I'm saying about. This is what I'm saying about Charlo's performance. Anybody who wants to know how to put aggressive.
Look at the defense right here. Look at the defense. He's countering. God damn.
Go on.
He beat the brakes off this dude.
Second Ezra on that anti-Reynoso pack. Got it up to 4-2 against Castano. Bro, he is getting mopped in this fight, bro. He's getting mopped.
Nah, he's getting dealt with.
Yeah, second Ezra, we're gonna have a conversation after this fight, bro.
Well, I got it. What? 6-1?
This is a boxing lesson. See, Charlo was in the fight the last time. This is actually boxing, and that's what he came and done tonight. It ain't over yet, but he's boxing through 7. Going into 8, 2.5.
I mean, that round there was a clinic. I'm telling you, anybody who wants to watch boxing and wants to keep an aggressive fighter at bay, you would have thought Castano wasn't as aggressive as he is. Normally, he's getting off way more shots than this. But the movement, the jab, the distance.
How many rounds have you given him, Castano?
I ain't gave Castano no round, bro. He ain't won a round.
Shane, how many you gave him?
One round.
I got a donut, bro. I got a donut.
I hear you.
Look at the uppercut in there as he comes in.
Uppercut, bro.
From Charlo. Castano, no jab. Just coming through the
He's already got Castano's respect as well. He's already got
Tough fucking guy, bro. Tough motherfucking guy, bro.
Listen, he's killing him with that lead short uppercut, that lead short left uppercut link coming in. He's catching Castano with that shot.
Look at that off the ropes boxing right there.
You know what's so good about Charlo as well? He's saving himself for the back end of this fight. You can see he's not expending no energy.
These dudes got Charlo up 1 round. Steve Farhood is a fucking clown. This dude is a fucking. Man, I'm telling you, dudes like that.
This is another easy Charlo round. Easy Charlo round. Easy.
Bro. Easy. Look at this dude. He can't even land a left hook, and the man right in front of him.
A vlog. This is the cleanest fight I've seen Charlo fight ever.
Probably since Luke.
This is for history, bro. This is for history, bro.
Clean. He ain't even get out the showers for that fight, bro.
Bro, this dude cleaner than detergent right now, bro.
Literally. That's what he's doing, though. That jab's the detergent right now. He got his respect way too early, bro.
This boy can't even land that left hook no more, and he getting counted to hell with the left hook. Castano can't land his own left hook, and he's getting countered to death with Charlo's left hook. Come on, bro.
And the overhand right. And the overhand right as well. Because Charlo was just doing everything that you would have asked him to do.
Oh, so that chippy right hand right there won the round for Castano. That little right hand that he landed. Everybody lost their goddamn mind over that one punch he landed. He won the round. Huh?
Charlo.
That's what second gonna say. That's what second
giving this dude a clinic, bro. This is another Charlo round. This is easier Charlo round.
Yo, Steve Farhood is on the anti-Reynoso pack. There's no way
Steve Farhood is a fucking joke.
Hold on.
Steve Farhood, man.
Steve Farhood.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I start hitting these fights, bro.
Hey, second Ezra, let me find out you Steve Farhood's burner account. And you up in here and alive, man. Come on.
Look at that right hand. It did nothing, bro. That was one right hand in 3 minutes. And look at this left hook to the body. 45 shot.
I got Charlo winning comfortably. I mean, the only way Castano can win this is a stop it.
Somebody on Facebook said they got it 4-4.
But you know what, Jeff? I would say this, Jeff. Yeah, I would say this, Jeff. I'm not gonna count out Castano for one reason, because I don't know where the judges see this fight. So we saw a very competitive fight, and we saw a very easy fight last week. ended up turning competitive. And the truth is, was there moments in this fight where Castano landed shots? Yes. Does he deserve to have any extra rounds? No. But you know how boxing judges are nowadays, bro. I've seen some robbery this year, bro. I've seen some bro. They tried to rob Broccoli today. This dude dropped Tony Yoka 2 times and still ended up getting a majority decision.
How you gonna rob a dude coming off the ropes hitting that 1-2 like that? Again, how you gonna rob a dude coming off the ropes hitting that 1-2 like that, bro? I ain't worried about no robbery, man. This shit is a joke. Any Castano fan that's not honest to say that they dude lost this fight and is losing this fight and will lose this fight, it's just not honest. Y'all, I put y'all in the same boat with Saul fans, with some dude named Cinnamon. Like, come on, y'all support some dude named Cinnamon? Come on, man. Stop it. If y'all supported y'all dude, y'all would tell that dude to change his fucking name.
One thing I will say is you can tell Charlo is holding his feet a lot more in this round. Well, based on what I'm seeing, he's not doing as much lateral movement. You know, I think he's got the distance down pat.
He needs to move. He's sliding, angling the body, sliding off the ropes, coming off the jab. Castano does nothing.
I'm trying to give Castano rounds right now. And
another missed left hook. Y'all want me to call a fight? I'm calling it.
I'm trying to give Castano
has no
volume. I'm struggling. This is a struggle for me. I won't lie. I'm trying my best to give Castano something. And
where's your volume at? They go a little jab from Castano. Nothing else. Jab answered. Okay, where's the combination punching?
This guy's getting paid back every time.
No work from Castano in the past 30 seconds. Okay, combinating right there. Nothing landed clean. Getting answered. Okay, where's your combinating right back? Back to the jab from Charlo. Another 1-2 from Charlo. Miss straight right hand from Castano, lead right hand.
Jeff, you know another good thing about Charlo is this fight, he hasn't fallen in love with his power. He hasn't tried to overexert himself with.
He boxed. That's what we were saying he should have been doing in the first one. Getting off the ropes and boxing.
This is the cleanest.
Nice little combination. Nice little fight right now in this little skit right here from Castano and Charlo. But I can't give Castano the edge. He's just getting some punches off. I'm not giving him the edge because he's finally throwing and landing some punches.
Now
You're losing that.
He's lost this round, bro. For the first 2 minutes, I ain't see Castano land nothing.
He trying to win the round in the last 30 seconds, and that shit ain't gonna do it.
I ain't never seen Charlo fight this clean, bro.
Bro, this dude is he looking like he should have done it the first time. That's what he looking like. Like, I should have done this the first time. That's exactly what I'm seeing from him. He is fighting like shit. I should have done this the first time.
But I mean, we said this in the build-up, man. Like, Charlo's the more skilled fighter. It's up to Charlo.
He might cost me some money though. I ain't gonna lie, but I'll take the win though. Because I don't think he's gonna get Castano out of there. He too defensive. Castano ain't opening up until the last 30 seconds.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. You don't see in Castano. Maybe at some point he's gonna go over. He's gonna overreach, but Castano's fighting real defensive first right now, and that's telling you how good Jermell Charlo's doing, because this is normally an over
high level in that Castano corner. That is well.
No, I'm saying what's it called? Because
I'm just chiming in with my own thoughts that whoever working that corner, they swell high level. Because Castano is way more aggressive than this normally. It's just showing you how good Jermell Charlo's doing defending. He don't want to trade it like that. Huh? He want to try to get off without getting beat up, because he's done that in this fight. He keep missing. Get through the comment. Defense for Charlo.
Second Ezra said round 7 to Charlo, round 8 to Charlo. The Fair Cool, what's going on? No Izzy. Chris G 6'3" Charlo.
Man, Chris, this is 9-0 fight, bro. 8-1.
I'm on Facebook. I got one person that say 4-4. YSM said it's a legendary fight. I don't know what's so legendary about it.
Because it's an ass whooping and undisputed.
I
It's
have
a
no idea what this dude's telling me about Legendary. This fight. This Castano's come out aggressive this round, though. I won't lie to you. He come out
you
aggressive.
ain't winning a fight in the 10th round. You can't win a fight just because you won moments in the 10th round.
Nah, he's winning this. He's winning this round. He's winning. But on my time, by my time, he's winning this round.
Okay.
But I think
Another round.
Charlo. I think Charlo's trying to get this dude up out of it. That's what it is. Charlo's giving himself opportunity to get him out of it.
Charlo is being patient, being sound defensively, not opening up. I think he's a little tired. That's what it is. I think he's a little tired.
He's definitely losing this round. He's definitely losing this round. I'm 1 minute first.
Why is he losing? Is it because Castano was doing so much work?
Because
Castano's
landing more.
Castano's winning this round so far.
He's landing more punches.
So far. He's landing more shots this round.
Yeah, you don't beat this dude ass the whole fight. You could take a round off, bro. And he just dropped him. So he went in a round and got dropped it. He went in a round and got dropped
leg too. Oh, they gonna stop it, bro.
Not anymore. But what did I tell you, son? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said it. He's sitting down.
Done, yo. He done.
Like he's trying to get this dude apart.
He done. Knocked him down the second time.
I told you. What did I say? I should be. Bro, give me credit. What did I just say? What did I just say, Jeff? What did I say, Jeff? What did I say, Jeff?
Stop.
I mean, you was on point, Jeff.
Thank you very much. I said this dude looks like he's trying to stop this dude.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah,
I said that. He sat down on his shot. And he was. Wait, 1 second.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you look at what he was doing, he was getting hit with shots, but he was getting hit with shots because he looked like he was trying to get this dude apart. He was holding his feet.
Bro. Hold on.
And new.
Credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due. That was a clinic from Charlo.
Undisputed.
This is how you know Charlo's such a dope fighter for that performance. Let me tell you why. Because he lost that round by design. He didn't lose that round by what's it called? Castano didn't earn that round. You could tell Charlo made an adjustment. You know what? I can get this dude apart of there. So you know what? I'ma hold my feet. And I called it before the stoppage. I said he looked like he's gonna try and stop this dude because he literally started holding his feet and he was staying in the pocket a lot longer. He was getting hit with shots, but it was like, you know what? I'm getting hit with shots, so I want to stop this dude. It happens sometimes in boxing.
It's Blunt's line. I don't know what it is, but it's Blunt joint. You hear it? It's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing going
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. I don't know what. It's something in your background, bro.
Take him off mute.
Hold on. Hey, Blunt, we trying to test something real quick. Say something real quick.
I said it.
Is it TV? You got a TV or something in the background? You got TV something in the background?
Yeah, I got my. What you think? I'm watching fight on or at somebody else's house?
That's what we've been hearing the whole fight.
Shout out to everybody in the comment section and
shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everyone watching on Twitch as well. You know that's what it is when you have multiple distribution services. So shout out to everyone watching on Twitch. What I was gonna say,
hold on, let me get in the comments real quick, bro. Roderick FTB said, "Hey, I saw an interview with Charlo and his pops. You could see his energy for this fight was high, madly confident in what he worked on in camp. Glad to hear things working out the way he planned it. Yeah, he put on a clinic. He put on a clinic in this fight. Charlo round 9, Ezra Charlo round 10. Hey, Ezra, man, you fell into the trap of what a lot of people do when they judging rounds. They looking at the guy coming forward, and that's it. Yo, he was making Castano. He was making him reset all night. He was making him walk in the shots, making him reset.
Paying him on the back end, paying him on the front end. That's all it is, bro. That is a boxing clinic. He done everything he needed to do. To me, I gave Charlo majority of those rounds. There was a few rounds where if I wanted to be sympathetic, I could give it to Castano, but all in all, I gave them rounds to Charlo.
I would say Castano may be good for 2 sympathy rounds, but I wasn't giving out no sympathy rounds in this fight. Charlo, I've never seen Charlo fight that clean. This is the cleanest fight he's ever fought in his life.
Facts.
It's
But
the
I
cleanest fight he's
had
ever
a
fought in his
feeling
life.
before the fight. I said before the fight, this fight's going to be less competitive than the first fight.
Hey,
I had a
Shane,
feeling.
this is listen. This is pound for pound type shit.
Where's he in your pound for pound list now, Jeff?
7.
I respect that. 7. So
7.
who do you have above him? Obviously, Usyk, Crawford,
Spence, Inouye,
Canelo.
I can make the argument he's 6.
He's 6. Yeah, I can make the argument he's 6.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, vlog. I got you, bro. Go ahead, cook, bro.
Y'all disrespectful.
Why are we disrespectful?
Nigga, did I hear the number 7?
Yes.
6, 7 or 6?
6 or 7. 6 or 7.
So you saying that what you seen out of him, that Inouye is better than this dude?
He's accomplished more.
He's a more accomplished more, yeah.
And he's got no blemishes on his record, and he's accomplished.
He got he's accomplished more. He got no blemishes.
Just stop it. Just stop it. He didn't lose that first Harrison fight, and he showed you in the second one that he ain't lose the first one.
Jeff,
Nigga, vlog. Hold on.
I looked at it again. He ain't.
Hold on. Vlog ain't shit, yo. Vlog is
no word of a lie, though. No word of a lie. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and you could even argue based on accomplishments, he's more accomplished than Spence. But based on actual ability, you got to incorporate ability as well as accomplishment. And I just feel and he's got blemishes on his record, bro. He's got a draw to Castano, draw to Harrison. Credit to him, he's beat them back both in the rematch.
Vlog, where do you have him at?
I got him at number 3.
Who's 1 and 2?
Who's 1 and 2?
Boots.
Did this nigga say Boots? Did this nigga say Boots?
Boots is, we said pound for pound. So this is my list. Boots is the best fighter on the planet.
Hold on. I gotta hear this. Hold on. Can I get your top 5, bro? Please. Can I get your top 5?
Off the top of my head, right now, I'm gonna go Boots just on skill and accomplishment. Ain't nobody took this dude past 6 rounds.
Don't say accomplishments, just say skill.
I just said skill and what he's done inside the ring in them skills. Nobody's went past 6 rounds, bro.
He's never won a world title, bro. He's never won a world title. How can you be a pound for pound never won a world title?
If you low key been ducked for the past 5 years, no wonder you ain't won a world title. You've been ducked for the past 5 years.
I mean, you can't really say he's been ducked.
Let me
How
get
can
back
you
into
say he's been ducked? How can you say who's ducked? Who's ducked, Charles? Who's ducked?
By not getting an offer is being ducked. By nobody bringing your
But that's not logic though. He hasn't been in a managing position.
So you telling me if you see me over here doing numbers, but nobody talking about me, I'm necessarily
not doing numbers. He's not doing numbers, bro. He's not doing
numbers.
Yo, can you mute your tablet, bro?
Oh.
No, not you. I'm talking about the tablet.
Or the TV or whatever.
Oh, the TV. No, unmute yourself, bro.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, baby. I was talking about the
TV. Ain't nothing on, bro. You can't hear nothing. That's the fucking fan. What am I supposed to do? Go in the closet? Like, what noise?
We can hear something, anyway.
What the fuck are y'all sitting in soundproof rooms and shit, nigga? The fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, you in no basement, nigga. I'm in my room, nigga, where I live at.
Turn your fan back on. It's not the fan.
It's not the fan.
It's not the fan. Turn your fan back on. It's not the fan.
So what's the problem?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's y'all on your end, man. Stop blaming that shit on me. That's Shane over there echoing and shit.
Hold on, let me do a sound check. Hold on, let me do a sound check. Vlog, I'm gonna put you on mute. Hold on.
Can I get back to my list now?
Go ahead.
You just
hold
put
on,
the
hold on.
nigga
Let
on
me
mute.
take. No, it was on delay.
Number one.
Go on.
I believe I had Boots number one. I'm gonna go Spence Crawford 2 right now, just until we get that ironed out. I got Mel 3 based on accomplishment. I mean, he got all of them, ring, all of that. So, and abilities. So if you telling me if you've been close with some guys and then you went back and you cleaned up that work, then I don't really pay attention to the draw and the loss. I
And
don't
go.
pay attention.
Who's your last place? Who's your last place going?
I like Cool Boy and No Nair and what's the boy name? Ione. That's 4, 4A, 4B type joint. And number 5 right now, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm liking a Benavidez in that spot. I like a Turiev in that spot.
Bro,
you see what I'm saying? I like.
Hey,
let me get off my top.
Shane, he done gave me 8 names for a 5-person list. he done gave me a. Bro, you gave me a 4A, 4B, 4C, a 2A, 2B. Like,
it's not ironclad.
Is this a file cabinet? What's going on, brother?
It's a Rolodex, nigga.
This nigga gave me a Rolodex for a top 5.
I personally, I got Usyk number 1. I think there's nobody. The numbers don't lie. No one's accomplished anything no one's accomplished more than Usyk. 2-weight world unified champion, and he's done it in less fights than anyone. You're talking about Boots 30 fights. Usyk's undisputed champion in 20 fights. I mean, and a unified champion in 2 weight classes. That's just the level. You also I got Crawford number 2. I got Spence number 3. I have Inoue number 4 and Canelo number 5.
Let me get in the comments real quick. Hold on.
Now you skipped the
yeah, I got you. Second answer said Charlo was in my top 5 pound for pound.
Right.
Second answer, Charlo achieved greatness tonight. Facts. Roderick laughing. Low blow champ. What's going on, player? He said Jermell need to be on the pound for pound list ASAP.
Yeah, of course.
And Josh Ray said who won Charlo 10th, was it 9th round stoppage?
10th round stoppage.
10th round stoppage. 10th round stoppage, man.
Your top 5, Jeff.
I have Usyk 1. I have Crawford 2, Spence 3, Inoue 4, and I am tussling with 5. I'm tussling with 5.
I mean, you could make I think the top 3 picks itself. I think you can make the argument Charlo is ahead of Inoue. You can make that argument.
Thank you.
I said you can make the argument.
Who's not being honest with the box?
I don't think it's.
No, but you're tripping, bro. You got Boots number 1. I've never seen a pound for pound dude without a world title, bro. You're tripping, bro. This dude has not got one elite name on his resume. Not one elite name, and this dude's pound for pound number 1. You're tripping, bro.
What is he? Is he respected? Let me get out of here and come back in because my shit tripping.
Did you hear what I said, Jeff?
Yeah, I heard what you said. I'm waiting for this dude.
Because I'm thinking how this dude got Boots pound for pound number 1. Boots is talented. Boots is a great fighter, but pound for pound number 1, you're smoking something serious.
Yo, the thing that's crazy is I'm so surprised by how many people was giving Castano multiple rounds. I'm shocked. It's just, yo, you gotta really pay attention. You really, really, really gotta pay attention to when a guy is being aggressive. What is the other guy doing? Jermell had Castano walking in the shots. He's turning him. He's making him reset. And Charlo's
landing on the back end.
Yeah, he's paying him on the front end and back end.
Castano did land punches, but every time he landed something's coming right back.
Yo, and you want to know why it was so clean for me, yo? Like, I had the volume off. So I think a lot of these people, I don't know if
they're watching it with commentary.
They're watching it with the sound on and the commentary. See, I don't watch it.
I don't listen to commentary. The only time I listen to commentary is if I'm watching a fight back.
Yo, I gotta get YSM on the horn. He keeps on saying a legendary fight. This was a mop, bro. This was a.
I mean, for undisputed fight,
was it? This was not a highly competitive fight.
I thought the first fight was highly competitive. The first fight was highly competitive.
Bro, if you are into giving out sympathy rounds, you should have it. You should have had it 7-2. I didn't get Castano a round. It's crazy. Big shout out to Boxing First Vlog back in the building, man. My God. Bro, a vlog. I got people out here saying it was a legendary fight. What you think about that? Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
We can hear you, bro.
Speak up, man. With you.
Bro.
Mic check 1, 2.
We can hear you, bro.
We can hear you, nigga.
Hold on, man. Let me get my headphones, bro. I can't hear shit, man. This fucking internet be tripping,
Jeff,
bro.
Jeff, 1 second. What's next for Charlo?
God damn.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I think if he don't get Charlo, if he don't get Bud and Spence winner, maybe a title defense with maybe Fundora, maybe or maybe Tim Tszyu. But the way Charlo looked tonight, he mops both of them dudes. If he fights that way tonight, nobody at 154 is beating Charlo.
I wouldn't suggest him move up to 160 neither, because this says it dry for PBC at 160. Unless he's gonna fight his brother.
Bro, and the thing is, he's making 154 comfortable. He came in 152.5.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point moving up to a weight class if you ain't even maxed out your weight.
That's a fact.
Hello?
Yo,
yeah,
bro.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Yo,
oh, there we go, man. I can hear y'all now, man. This shit was tripping.
You're actually clean right now as well.
Yeah, you clean, bro. You clean. I thought you was on dial up for a minute.
Yeah, man. I had to switch. Nah, bro. That man. The internet, man. You know what it is, bro. This should be tripping, man. I can't control that shit.
Hey, bro. YSL legendary fight. What you think about that?
Yeah, if you want to look at a undisputed one-sided ass whooping, yeah, it's legendary in that sense.
It's legendary to a certain degree in the sense that it's gonna go down in history.
It's the first and done.
Yeah.
It's the first time. Yeah.
Charlo. So I want to say this, and I've done an article. This is on G5 Jeff TV as well. I said the world of boxing has to give Terence Crawford a big thank you, because if you look at it, before Terence Crawford, the last undisputed champion was in 2007. Since Terence Crawford, we've had an undisputed champion 2017, 2018, 2019, 2000. Did we have one in 2000? Well, if you want to make Loma and Teofimo Lopez an undisputed fight, then you can say that. And then we had 2 in 2021.
That wasn't. Because we're getting ready to get undisputed.
We're about to get ready. We're about to get another undisputed. So, Crawford set
the real
president
undisputed.
right there. He set president. Crawford set president right there. By becoming the first undisputed in 10 years or over 10 years.
Big shout out to boxing and big shout out to boxing and these fighters for actually signing up for these fights and people not getting in the way of them. Go ahead.
One champion, one face, one name. That's what we're getting right now. Indeed. I think we can go down the weight class.
All right.
And we're about to get another one.
I got a question for you, man.
If Canelo doesn't take the rematch anyway, you get another one. But it'll be a Vivo.
Yeah. Go ahead, Vlog.
Man, don't nobody care about no dude named Cinnamon. Anyway, Does Crawford beat the Charlo we seen tonight?
I wasn't convinced he beat the Charlo. I wasn't convinced that he beat the Charlo that we saw against Castano. And the truth is, it's just size. You know, size matters. You know, and I don't know how he does with the size. You know,
Charlo fighting like that? No. Charlo fighting.
I mean, I won't say no. I won't say no, Jeff. I won't say no. I just say you don't know because whilst Charlo done a good job, we have to understand how limited Castano is also as a fighter. You know, he had so much limitations, and we could see that in this fight. You know, slow feet, as Blunt said, no angles. You know, he didn't really get his head off the line that well. He put up the high guard well, but he didn't come behind the jab. You know, so he was very limited himself. You know, he's also very small for a 154 pounder as well in terms of height and dimensions.
I mean, to be honest with you, all three of us was on point in regards to the breakdown of this fight. For the most part, Charlo kept it clean off the ropes. Even when he was on the ropes, what he did was he clenched at times, he punched off the ropes at times, and then sometimes he just reverse pivoted, made him reset. Like he showed every single trick in the bag in this fight. Every single trick in the bag. Big shout out to Clarence McLean, yo. Big shout out to you, bro. He said, told you, bro, Charlo by stoppage.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, no, it's a fact. That's a fact, man.
I mean, Charlo versus Crawford or Spence, you know, obviously that's a competitive fight. You know, he's a bit like Marvin Hagler. You know, Marvin Hagler's best competition was with dudes that's at lower weight classes.
I'm not easily impressed. Like this was a damn near virtuoso, man. This was
I mean, Jeff. I get what you're saying, and I love Charlo's discipline. But how much of the performance, not the discipline, you got to give Charlo credit for the discipline, but how much of the performance was down to how limited Castano was as a fighter?
Let me answer that. The same way he was limited in this fight, he was limited the last fight.
Exactly.
And the
thing that's different is the discipline. That's what I'm saying, the discipline.
Right. So that's the thing. I'm like, when you're the more skilled fighter, when you're the better fighter physically, and you're the more talented fighter, it's discipline, and then you actually have to stick to the game plan because you could be disciplined temporarily. He was disciplined throughout the entire fight.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you. The reason why I made the statement that I'm saying is because it's easy to be disciplined, and I say it's easy to be disciplined when you're fighting someone who isn't changing the script. You see my point?
That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true because Castano didn't change the script in the first fight. The reason why the first fight looked like that is because Charlo fought down.
That was Charlo's limitation. That if you look at an elite fighter, bro, an elite fighter, if they're fighting a limited fighter, it should be a shutout. Let's just keep it real. If you're an elite fighter,
that was a shutout.
And I know that's what I'm saying. I'm giving him credit for that. What I'm saying is how much of that was down to Charlo being limited. I mean, Castano being limited. It's not like, let me give you an example. It's not like he was fighting someone who's also an elite fighter without limitations. You see my point? Like if you 12-0 someone who doesn't have limitations, who is as skilled, then I'm gonna be more impressed.
But he was limited. He's limited. Vlog, I'm gonna let you get in a second, baby. Castano is limited, but he was limited and clearly the number 2 guy at 154.
Of course.
Clearly. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's all of those things, I agree with what you're saying, but all situations ain't the same. It still takes for someone special to expose something like that.
But when Canelo fought, I'm being fair. When Canelo fought Caleb Plant, bro, and we all spoke about Caleb Plant's limitations, the fact that he has no power. And Canelo exploited that limitation of Caleb Plant. He exploited it and he beat him. I'm just saying that I give more credit to a fighter who beat someone without those limitations and they beat him as comfortable. I'm not saying I'm not giving credit. I'm still giving Charlo credit. But I'm just saying I'm also acknowledging Castano's limitations.
So hold on.
Let me get in.
Go ahead.
Castano was limited in this fight because he felt the power in the last fight. So the limitations that you're putting on him, he had already got from his opponent in their prior fight. So of course he didn't come in wailing like he did in the first fight. Why? Because there was heat coming back, and you've seen him not open up.
I'm not talking about those limitations. We're just talking about aesthetically and skill-wise. For one, as you pointed out yourself, he doesn't have the footwork. For two, his dimensions just doesn't suit a dude like is just not fit for someone like Charlo, because Charlo's got long arms, Charlo's very tall. Castano's very short with short arms. And also his feet is slower, and his feet he doesn't cut off the ring enough. You know, and when you put all of those into and he does, his head doesn't move. Those are things that he had in the first fight and in the second fight. Because of how disciplined Charlo was, he was able to win this fight comfortably. But my point is, I am acknowledging how good Charlo was, whilst also acknowledging how limited Castano was. I'm just being even, because he didn't beat a dude in there who
So
I believe wasn't.
Let me ask you a question. When have you seen that? What's the last time you seen that? What fight? Give us a fight.
Seen what? Last time I seen
support
what?
your position.
Last time I seen what? Sorry.
Who?
What? Go on. I'll re-ask the question.
Last time I'm asking you to answer your own question. When you've seen a fighter that are both at elite levels and one dominate the other, the same way we seen Charlo dominate Castano. When have you seen that? Give us a fight.
When have I seen an elite fighter dominate another elite fighter? Is that the question you're asking me?
Yes.
That's a good question. That is a real good question. Probably the last time I've seen an elite fighter dominate another elite fighter was probably Voltic for Turbia. Off the dome, but there's probably been one since then. But no, in fact, I will personally bring up a fight that you won't say. In terms of weight class, I'd probably say Usyk, AJ.
AJ is not an elite fighter, bro.
At the time he was. You know, at the time he was. I would say he's more accomplished and he's more elite than Castano.
I don't know, man. I think Castano might take AJ.
Like Castano is limited in terms of like how many different styles he can throw at you. The thing about Castano though, his plan A usually works. And when you got a guy that's limited, your plan A better be pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
And his plan A is pretty damn good, but it takes a special performance like that to completely neutralize a guy like Castano. And Charlo did a magnificent job tonight, man. Magnificent job.
Okay, so so let me give you an example. You see, do you see? Like, I'm gonna look at previous undisputed challenges. So you see when Teofimo Lopez fought Loma, and I know people are gonna say it's not an elite. What's it called? It's not not an undisputed fight. The thing with that fight was a lot of people look at Lomachenko taking those first half of the fight off. You see my point? A lot of people look at that and go, if Loma didn't take the first half of the fight off, it would be different. Same thing with Caleb Plant. When Caleb Plant fought Canelo, you know, if another example of someone exploiting someone's shortcomings. When Usyk become undisputed and he fought Gassier, you know, he beat him 12-0. That was purely down to the fact that, again, he's fighting someone who has limitations and he took advantage of those limitations. I'm telling you that it wasn't a fight where, let's say you put a Spence in there with a Crawford. It's like, there's no way one fighter is going to be able to outdo another fighter for the full duration of the fight, purely and simply because they're both at even kill skill-wise. We all made their judgment, we all made the assessment before the fight that skill-wise, Charlo was better than Castano. We all made that assessment, we all made that judgment, we all thought Castano was going to lose this fight. And I personally, and you said yourself, in order for Charlo to get anything out, Castano to get anything out of the fight, he's going to need Charlo's help. Charlo didn't give him the opportunity, so credit to Charlo. But we're also talking about any fighter who needs the assistance of another fighter to win a fight. That's not an elite fighter to me. That's my argument.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with that, but the thing you have to add is also styles make fights. There's a lot of fights that's happened where one guy is clearly more skilled than the other guy, but the other guy is bringing something to the table style wise that's giving the other guy trouble. I'll give you a prime example. You take Floyd and Chino Maidana. Chino Maidana is light years behind Floyd in terms of actual skill set, but that was one of his more difficult fights because his plan A is freaking great. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's one of those situations.
But you also have to put into consideration the fact that the advantages that Charlo had from a physical perspective and a skill perspective and a technical perspective are way outweighed Castano. With Floyd and Maidana, yes, Floyd is technically skill-wise way better than Maidana, but those advantages that you normally see where, for one, Floyd ain't cracking hard enough to keep Maidana off him. He's not cracking hard enough to keep Maidana off him. He doesn't have that deterrent. Also, Floyd ain't physically as like Maidana made it a physical and messy fight. You know, rough and tough. He made it like that. But Castano doesn't have he couldn't do that against Charlo because Charlo's got the power. Charlo's got every physical advantage there is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the things you mentioned with Maidana though doesn't have anything to do with skill.
Okay, but if we were to take that same example and we were to tell Castano to fight like how Maidana fought, he would have got himself knocked out in the second round. You want to know why? Because Charlo's got different type power. So he can't fight like that. You can't come up with a game plan without incorporating Charlo being off. That would actually affect Charlo. But there's nothing that you could do that would affect because he's just limited.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's just, I understand what you're saying. It's just this is why we watch the fights though, because we have to going into the fight. We all felt like Charlo was a physically more gifted fighter. He was a better technical fighter. He had more tricks in the bag. We all knew that going in. We knew that going into the first fight. Sometimes when you're dealing with an elite fighter that has tricks in the bag versus a guy that don't have tricks in the bag, I'm like the weight of the fight is on the person that got more tricks in the bag. Is he gonna perform? The difference is Charlo performed.
But what makes it easier? What makes it easier is because, and I said this, the first fight, I called both fights pretty similar. I said the first fight's going to be real competitive. And the only reason why I said that, and we all agreed, was purely and simply because where was Charlo going to be mentally? You know, how was he going to approach the fight? And I just felt like mentally he didn't approach this fight. I said again, I felt Charlo's going to win this comfortably because he knows what he needs to do to win this fight. It was in his hands the whole time. You know, he just didn't respect Castano enough going into the first fight. Now going into this fight, he did, and he fought well. And all it was, does he have the discipline? He showed that he had the discipline. And I'm giving him credit. I'm just saying that when you look at the likes of Canelo and when he became undisputed, Crawford when he became undisputed, Usyk when he became undisputed, when Teofimo fought Lomachenko and you could arguably say he was undisputed, you're looking at someone where we focused more on the limitations of the opponent than the actual accomplishment of the fight. When we talk about Canelo being undisputed, what is the first thing we talk about? Pillow fist plant. When we talk about Crawford becoming undisputed, it was against Indongo. Nobody ever gives him credit for that. So I'm just keeping the playing field even.
Well, listen, it's just what you're saying is not wrong. Like I don't want to come off and say that you're wrong for what you're saying. It still comes down to the performance part. Like I you know what, I'll give you a good example. James Tony Roy Jones. So Roy Jones, I think we all agree, like Roy Jones is physically the most gifted fighter, one of the most physically gifted fighters we've ever seen in our lives. But James Toney is, I'm talking skill for skill. You can make the argument that James Toney is one of the most skilled middleweights ever. Just pure skill. You know what I'm saying? And it took for Roy Jones to put on a special performance to neutralize all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you're saying is true up until the part to where we still need the guy with the better skills and who's the better fighter to actually go in there and actually put the whole thing together, put the whole pieces to the puzzle together. That's where Charlo separated himself tonight. That's why this is a pound for pound type performance. We went into this fight like, I don't know. Now we like, yo.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I said it's a pound for pound performance, but I'm just acknowledging before I'm pumping the brakes on it, because just like I pumped the brakes on Canelo, I'm pumping the brakes on Charlo purely and simply because before the fight and even more after the fight, I've acknowledged Castano's limitations.
What's your definition of pumping the brakes though?
When I mean
like hate.
No, it's not. I've given him credit, but it's the same thing. When I say pump the brakes, it's like I acknowledge how great the performance was. I just also acknowledge that the performance was against a person who was limited, just like I've done with Canelo. When Canelo beat the brakes of Plant, I acknowledge that this dude isn't a great fighter. So I acknowledge that. So when I mean I'm pumping the brakes, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get carried away with this win.
Can we be honest? Can we, Shank, can we be honest? He didn't beat the brakes off Plant. Let's start right there with our honesty. So comparing Canelo's performance against Plant to Charlo's performance against Castano is almost disrespectful.
I mean, the reason why I would personally say he beat the brakes of Plant, and none of you guys can disagree with this, is he didn't need a rematch to beat Plant. He beat that dude in the first fight. So
yeah, but that's part of the reason why I can't say I'm gonna pump the brakes on Charlo, because I actually thought Castano won the first fight. So
yeah,
I can't say I can't say I can.
But this is why you have to pump the brakes on Charlo, because when you're putting this dude against, you have to compare Charlo to the other elite fighters in that division, in the world. Compare him to the other elite fighters in the world, and we're making one rule for one person, but not the same rule for another. We can't understand and acknowledge the limitations of Canelo opponents or Crawford opponents, but not acknowledge and understand the limitations of Charlo's opponent.
Well, I'm not like not acknowledging the limitations of Castano. What I'm saying is Castano's plan A is elite. Nobody's done that to Castano. That's why he was number 2 at 154. Nobody's done that to Castano.
That's why Charlo is the best at 154. No one's making that argument.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't say that I gotta pump the brakes on Charlo, because I'm like, the same dude that I thought beat Charlo in the first fight is the same dude that he put a virtuoso against.
Yeah, but he done that purely and simply down. It was self-inflicted. It wasn't. What's it called?
Can I switch it up a little bit? Where do we rank him historically at 154? Now that this is accomplished, it can't be too early. I
wouldn't say top 5. I would probably say maybe top 10.
154?
Yeah, I wouldn't say top 5.
So he's not up there.
I would say the greatest 154 of all time, and I would still say this, and I've always said this: the greatest 154 of all time was Tommy Hearns.
You know what, vlog? I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you in the middle of the street on this one. I'm actually going to think about that one and get back to you on that one.
Then you got Tommy Hearns, who fought at that weight class. You got
he was a monster at 40 too.
Yeah, but to me, 154 was when he done his best work. To me, Leonard obviously had Floyd fought at 54. You know, who else fought at 54? Cotto made his name at 54. I mean,
He's better than everybody we just mentioned so far, bro.
he's better than Floyd.
At 54.
He's better than Floyd.
At 54, yeah. At 54, yeah.
Correct. Floyd didn't have to lose to find out how to win a fight. Floyd didn't have to
fight a world champion at 154 either.
What?
He didn't fight no world champion at 154.
He fought Canelo when he fought Cotto.
That was
He fought Canelo when he fought Cotto. He fought Canelo
at 147.
No,
he didn't. He fought Canelo at 47.
No, vlog. I would vlog. I'll send you $1,000
I gotta go check that,
now, bro. Yeah, you gotta check, bro. I'm telling you, he fought him. Actually, he fought him at 52. He made him go down to 52. It was a 54 fight. Yeah.
It was a 54. It was for a 54.
You ain't gotta look. You ain't gotta look it up, bro. Just take my word for it, bro.
And
I believe. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize.
And he fought Cotto at 54 as well. He fought Cotto at 54.
He fought Cotto at 54 as well.
He still ain't better than Charlo at 54.
I
didn't say he's not a fighter. I said at 54.
I think if Charlo fought Floyd, and I'm not even gonna say he would beat. I wouldn't say he would beat Charlo, but I can't argue that. I can't make the argument that Charlo is better than Floyd when this dude had to lose to win. I mean, anybody who has to lose to win, you have to understand.
He didn't lose. He didn't lose.
He lost to
Harrison.
Said he lost. He lost to Harrison and won, and then he drew to Castano, then won. Anybody who has to, Jeff, if you fail your driving test and then pass your driving test, then bro, you ain't better than me at driving. Cause I passed it first time, bro. If let me put it this way, Jeff. If you go to, in certain countries, you take exams or SATs, you fail, you're still in grade 9, and I move up to grade 9, and you pass, and I pass, I'm better than you, bro, because you failed and then passed. I passed first time. There's a difference. That is a difference, bro.
Right. Let me get this comment section real quick. Flo, let me get in the comments real quick, baby. I'm gonna let you cook. Champ Life Boxing, big shout out to you, family. He said, first fight great, second fight great. Charlo power made the difference. Charlo had Castano's respect from the jump, man. Brendan Smith, big shout out to you, baby. Said, I told people Charlo will. I know it from the first fight. I have Charlo 5 on my pound for pound. I can respect that. I can respect that. Go ahead, vlog. Cook up, bro.
Again, I was talking historically, and all the fighters that you mentioned, none of them did what he did. So historically, that elevates him past all of them. He cleaned out his division and still waiting for the upcoming next crop that he can clean out. So he technically, to me,
is Usyk the greatest fighter of all time?
At his division?
No, if you go, we talk about the sport. Nobody in the sport of boxing has accomplished more than Usyk. So I'm asking you. You said
I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you. Usyk was in cruiserweight division. That's the deadest division in boxing. So whatever he accomplished into that, I don't think as boxing fans people are as impressed as you were. The cruiserweight division has been unrecognizable since Holyfield left it.
I'm going by accomplishments. I'm not going. You brought up accomplishments. You brought up historically. So accomplishments.
Okay, accomplishments. None of the
dudes Charlo fought is going to be going in nobody's Hall of Fame, bro. Same as Usyk. They're both in the same boat. So you can't bring up someone's got a dead division, another dead division. Nobody in either one of their weight classes are going to be going in nobody's
division wasn't dead. That's my point. Who in
that division is going to go down as a Hall of Fame, or even as a great fighter?
I guarantee you there are more recognizable names at junior middleweight than there will ever be at cruiserweight. When Usyk was in it, when he wasn't in it, at any point in history, There are no recognizable names that can run the gambling.
What do you go by recognizable? What do you define as recognizable? Because I'm gonna blow you out the water right now after I say one name. What do you see as recognizable?
A name that fans know, that people know right off top. So you ain't got to do a bunch of homework.
Let me ask you a question. Name that fans know. Name me one name that Charlo's fought. One name that it has more fans than Tony Bellew. Just one. Who
the fuck is Tony Bellew?
Tony Bellew has way more fans. Tony Bellew has way more fans than anyone Charlo.
Who the fuck is Tony Bellew? That's my point.
Tony Bellew.
He's an unaccomplished motherfucker.
50,000. Someone who sold 50,000.
Man, I ain't talking about selling those seats, bro. We talking about. Bro, I ain't talking about selling no seats, bro. I said recognizable as what you've done in the ring, but I'm talking about your abilities in the ring. That you're a recognizable fighter from what you've done in the ring. Tony Bellew is not on the level of Aditya Rosario.
You brought up.
I said recognizable. I didn't say no. You brought up the fact. Hold up, Shane. Stop. Shane, would you stop? You said I said recognizable. I didn't say somebody that can sell seats. You brought up a dude that you said that can sell seats, but I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't remember no Tony Bellew fight.
You said recognizable. What do you define as recognizable?
Based on your ring abilities, based on what you've done in the ring, people know the fight style. I said ring abilities.
Okay, 1 second.
That's recognizable.
1 second. Let me ask you a question. Ring abilities. I'm glad you brought up ring abilities. Let me ask you this question. Who would you say, in terms of ring abilities, is the best person Charlo fought? Ring abilities. I'm holding you to that standard.
Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison.
Would you say Tony Harrison's ring abilities, Jeff and Blunt, surpasses Brady's?
No.
Okay. Oh, it's over, bro. It's over. There's no way.
I don't even know what I walked in on, but the answer to that question.
Again, I personally, let me be honest with you. I don't know Brady's. I don't know that he's that great of no box fighter per se. I know Harrison, so I can only evaluate what I know from Harrison to be better than what I don't know from Brady's.
You're judging.
No, I'm just judging off my. You can call it ignorance. I could just say I'm not knowledgeable on Brady's. You could say I'm ignorant of Brady's. That's a different word to say. Okay, that's a harsher way. No, ignorance is a harsher way to say that. Is a way to say somebody's dumb. That's another word.
Whoa.
My point being is just because
I am not saying you're dumb. I'm saying and you're doing a lot of things what a lot of boxing fans do. And because they don't know about something, they tear it down and they don't give it no credit.
I didn't tear nothing down. I didn't. Hold up, stop, bro. You killing me. You trying to tell me I'm doing something that I'm not doing. I never said Brady's wasn't good. I'm just saying I can't evaluate Brady's and say he's better than what I know from Tony Harrison. I've seen Tony Harrison before.
We're talking about Usyk. We're talking about Usyk's accomplishments.
Bro,
you made it less because you.
Bro, you keep bouncing all over the place, bro. Stop it. You keep bouncing all over the place. We compare right now in this particular set of this conversation. We were talking about Brady's to Harrison, and we're comparing fighters that both dudes fought. So you go back to Usyk.
Let me tell you why I made I said that you're. If I remove the word ignorant, you're uninformed, and you're allowing your uninformed understanding or a subject to cloud your judgment. Because when we
I didn't, bro. You didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to me. I did not say it clouded my judgment. I can only go off what I know and make a decision based on what I know. What I know is Harrison is a better boxer than Brady's. That's simple. To me.
I'm saying when you bring up Charlo, we're talking about based on what you know, and I'm not even going to go into what you know because that will be an incorrect statement, but I'm not going to go into that. When you brought up Charlo, you said Charlo is in a division with more recognizable names. I asked you the definition of recognizable. You said abilities and skills in the ring. And I'm saying, is Brady's more skilled or accomplished than Tony Harrison? And you said, based on what you know. And I've just said, you're allowing the lack of what you know to take away from a fighter. That is where my premise of my argument
didn't take anything away from him. I didn't never say he wasn't good.
You not acknowledging what he's done is taking away what he's done.
So,
Huh?
so
If I
basically,
don't know what he's done, how am I taking anything away from him? What the fuck
Because
are
you
you
don't
saying?
know, and you made a
So
judgment. You basically said one fight is better than another because
Man,
you don't know
dude,
the fight.
ain't no European fighter better than a Western fighter ever in the history of boxing. No European fighter has ever been better than a Western fighter. So that alone
believe? That's what you believe. That's what you believe. So
I
you
believe
can name me a Western
know
fighter
that.
right now that's better than Usyk. You can name me a Western fighter better than Usyk right now. Please name me one. Name me one.
Heavyweight division now. The heavyweight. I ain't going. First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now. The heavyweight division currently is dead on the West side. There are a couple guys. I personally think Jared Anderson a dog walk Usyk. Dog walking.
That's what you want. Is that what you want, or is that what you believe? Is that what you want?
No, I personally believe that.
You don't believe that, bro. You don't believe that, bro.
Yes, I do.
You don't believe that.
Yes, I do.
Jared Anderson will
Yes,
get put in a casket against Usyk, bro, and I'll bet you you every dollar I have.
Okay.
I'll bet you every dollar I have, bro.
Okay, let's hope we get to see that. Let's hope we get to see that.
Bro.
You know, I'm good for taking money from you dudes on this boxing shit. So I'm down to take money.
You said heavyweight, so let's go to light heavyweight. What Western fighter is better than Artur Beterbiev right now? Please tell me. What Western fighter is better than Artur Beterbiev now?
We about to find out if Smith better than him. We about to find out.
Smith's better than him. Guess who beat Smith? Bivol, another Eastern fighter, bro. So where are we going with this? Where are we going, bro? You can't make such a general statement. I will never make that statement. I will never make
Tell me right now. You tell me right now that Usyk is a better boxer than Boots.
I'm telling you, Usyk is the best fighter in the
Flat out answer that question.
I'm telling you, there's no fighter.
You know what that is?
I'm gonna use the word of.
You know what he do? He goes to the pubs out there and drink beer out of people's sneakers. This is trip right now. There's no fucking way in the world that this nigga Usyk is a better fighter than Boots is.
I'm telling you, there's no fight. Wait. You're saying Boots is better than Usyk? Is that what you're saying? A dude who's not won a world title is better than Usyk. A dude who's never won a world title.
This hasn't had nothing to do with your skills. What you're able to accomplish in the ring is politics.
He's fought 30 times, and Usyk's fought 20 times.
And it ain't been 6 rounds. He fought 30 times and ain't been 6 rounds.
Quadruple 20 times more than what Usyk.
I hear you. He done been the distance. He done been the distance a lot.
In Boots' 10th fight, who did he fight? In his 10th fight, who did he fight? It
don't matter. He dog walked him. It didn't matter. He dog walked him.
You know what? You want to know what Usyk was doing in his 10th fight? He was becoming unified champion.
He wasn't fighting no high level competition. I'm gonna tell you that. He wasn't fighting no high level competition.
He was fighting.
Them European dudes is bums, dude.
He was fighting in his 10th fight. You know who he fought in his 10th fight? Michael Hunter. He's a Western fighter, bro. He was a Western fighter. So what are we talking about?
And Michael Hunter ain't that good. And Michael Hunter is not that good.
And we're saying Castillo Clayton is good.
He's a B-level heavyweight.
And we're saying Castillo Clayton is good. We're saying Castillo Clayton. So you're saying
No, I'm telling you that Boots is surpassed all of them. I'm just telling you that. I ain't saying Castillo Clayton is good. He is the best dude he is the best fighter on the planet. And his skills prove it.
A world champion.
His skills prove it. That's politics. That's politics.
But he's never even fought a skilled fighter. He hasn't even fought a good fighter. So what are we saying?
Okay, it don't matter, bro. I hear you. You know why he ain't fought him? Let me tell you why he ain't fought him. Because they scared to not be able to go 6. That's why. They like, damn man, I can't make it 6. This ain't gonna look good.
No commercial value whatsoever. Because Boots has zero commercial value.
I got you. That's hate. That's hate. And it's because of people like you.
It's not hate.
It's because of people like you.
Listen, let me
that's hate.
Real quick, bro.
That hate is real.
I disagree with the Boots point because he's not even the best at 147.
You are tripping.
He's not.
You are tripping. You are tripping.
He's not, and I love Boots. He's not.
I care
until he proves it. I can't say that he's the best at 147, bro.
I'm going off what my eyesight tells me. I've seen all of these guys' skills. I've seen enough fights of all of these guys for me to rate skill to skill. Boots is the best fighter on the planet.
Can I get one in? Can I get one in? Um, what's your criteria for pound for pound? Like, what's your criteria?
The
Skills.
ability to do everything in the ring, bro. Skills. The entire gauntlet. Like we saw tonight. Hold up. Like we hold. Can I talk, bro?
I'm
trying to wait for the young buck, man.
No, he was quiet too. I think you might be on freeze. He was quiet too.
I'm not on. Put your hand down and calm down, little homie. Let me get in. Like we saw tonight. That is how you rate a pound for pound list. What you saw from Charlo, what you see in the ring, not along with accomplishments. We get that. I get you. I'm gonna give him that. We know belts and all that shit means something, and I get that. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I gotta go off pure skills, and I say what I've seen from Usyk is not better than what I've seen from Boots.
Can I ask you a question?
Always.
How good does Boots take a punch?
His ability to not be able to get hit like that.
I didn't ask you that question, bro. I didn't ask you that question. I said, how good does Boots take a punch?
If they can't hit you, you'll never know. Will we?
Okay, so my question is, bro. My question is,
if they can't hit you,
if you don't know,
that's a good ability to me.
No, I know he's got a brilliant defense. I didn't ask about defense. The reason why I'm asking that question, the reason why I'm asking you that question is because one thing we know for sure about Charlo is Charlo's got a good chin. He's got good defense, but he's got good chin. Guess why? Because he's been tested. He's been brought in there with good fighters. Until you get brought in there with a good fighter, wait until you get put in a good fighter, you will never know Boots' limitations. If you put Boots in there with
I guess he was in there with 30 bums then. He fought 30 taxi cab drivers?
Yes, he had. He's been in there with 30 fighters who are unaccomplished. He hasn't fought one world champion in those 30 fights.
Can I get in here?
Does that take away from his skills? That's all I'm going to ask you. Does that take away from it? Then shut the fuck up. Then what the fuck are you talking about? Then what the fuck are you talking about?
I will tell you what I'm talking about. I will tell you.
Gone, bro. You out here talking in circles.
Wait. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Skills is also comparable. So that means you have to test your skills against better fighters. Still sharp and still, bro. That's a fact.
So tell them, so tell your boy don't drop that belt. That's all I got to tell you. So tell your boy don't drop that belt.
Tell Boots to get a commercial value where it's worth Errol Spence fighting him, bro. Because
his commercial value is he number one. That's his commercial value. He a mandatory. Tell your boy don't drop that belt.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
That's his commercial value. Fuck all that bullshit you talking about. You talking about commercial. You bought up Tony Bellew. Come on, my dude.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. And Tony Bellew actually had commercial value, but let me ask you a question.
Man, Tony Bellew's a bum.
Let me ask you a question. You go to work tomorrow, and let your boss or whoever's in charge of you do the hardest job for the least amount of money or an easier job for more money. What are you going to do?
Me? You asking me personally?
Yes, you.
I'm a field nigga, so I'm always gonna do the hard work, bro.
Wait, you're gonna do the hard work for less money. You're gonna do hard work for less money. It don't matter.
Bro, I've been doing hard work for less money my entire life, so you can't ask me a principal question like that. To me, that's somebody that thinks that's somebody. No, hold up. That's your logic because that's a non-field nigga way of thinking. A field nigga don't run from hard work, no matter what the pay level is. The work is the work. You got to get it done. You got to get it done.
Go on, Jim.
I feel you. What does that have to do with this man's skills? What the fuck does that have to do with his skills?
I'm telling you why.
You telling me a dude that ain't been 10 fucking rounds ain't got no skills?
I'm telling you why Errol Spence ain't 40. That's why I'm telling you.
Errol Spence ain't 40 because he don't want to get his ass beat. That's why he ain't 40.
Okay, he's going for bigger money.
Well,
okay, all right. So, I get you. That's cool.
That
don't have nothing to do with the skills, bro.
I'm gonna make this statement and this is for both of y'all. Like, just you let me know if I'm on or off base here. So
you off.
We've seen plenty of fighters, right? We've seen plenty of fighters, highly skilled, things like that. As knowledgeable boxing fans, these guys have to answer certain questions to prove whether they are great, right? We're talking opponents. We're talking, can they get through certain situations? What can they do? Can they make adjustments? Can they, handle situations late in the fight? Do they power carry late? So it's a lot of questions.
You taking a long walk,
bro.
You taking a long walk.
Can I finish, bro? Can I finish? I didn't let y'all cook for 20 minutes. I didn't let y'all cook for 20 minutes. I'm dead, bro. I didn't let y'all cook for 20 minutes.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. So we asked these questions of these fighters to prove whether they great. Am I correct?
Indeed.
Okay. So now I'm going vlog. I'm coming your way. Now.
You always do.
There has been it wouldn't be a show if I didn't. There's two guys that you vouch for, right? And you've given them a pass. They have not had to fight.
I ain't never gave nobody no pass.
Can I finish? Yeah. You have given two dudes a pass, and you haven't made them answer any questions that we asked every other fighter in the history of boxing to answer. And that is Boots Ennis and Emmanuel Tagu. They don't have to fight no good fighters. They don't have to be in no situations, nothing.
No,
you just looked at the scale and say they the best of all time.
Hold up. I see you now. I got you right here. I never said Emmanuel Tagu was the best. I said Emmanuel Tagu deserved the opportunity. That is the reason I brought him in that conversation. That original conversation from 2 years ago.
You said he was top three. You said he was top three.
Based on accomplishments. Based on accomplishments. Based on the run in the division. Based on the run in the division. This is a former IBO world champion. That's not accomplishment.
He got more accomplishments than Boots.
Bro, again, you keep talking, y'all keep ha.
Bro, that's a mic drop. Bro, that's a mic drop.
It's not a mic drop, bro. How you gonna mic drop? How y'all mic dropping and y'all keep missing my fucking point? Bro, again. What the fuck? Okay, y'all keep going left. Keep going. Yo, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Why do you keep doing that shit?
I just asked you a question.
You don't ask me. Yo, bro, that's not what we talking about. I said that this dude is the best based on his fucking skills. Your question is irrelevant. I've already answered that. I answered the question.
You said he was top three off his accomplishments, right? You said he was top three off of his accomplishments.
Based on the scenario in the division at the fucking time, this guy deserved an opportunity. That's the fucking point. You keep acting like that wasn't the main point of everything I was making about Emmanuel Tagu.
But who did he beat? When he got his opportunity, he got spanked.
What the fuck?
When he got his opportunity, he got spanked.
Okay, bro. What does that have to do with anything? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Bro, you gave him top 3 billing. You gave him top 3 billing because he hasn't fought nobody.
That's what, bro. Bro, stop telling people I said something I didn't say. Stop telling people I said something I didn't
say. He was top 3.
I said
he was top 3. You didn't say that?
All right, bro. I said,
you don't know about the tape,
bro.
What made you
I'm gonna go back to tape, and I'm
like you about to piss me the fuck off, bro. Bro, what are you talking about?
Bro,
you keep talking, keep talking, nigga. Keep fucking talking, nigga.
Bro,
keep fucking talking, nigga. You keep talking. You keep talking, nigga. You keep talking, nigga. You keep talking, nigga. You keep talking, nigga. You keep talking. You keep talking. You talk for me then. You talk for me. You go ahead and answer the question. Bro, shut. You answer the question. You answer the question. You answer the question.
Did you not say that? I'm asking you a question. Did you not say that?
You answer the question. You answer the question, bro. You answer the question, bro. What the fuck? Ask me something you want to answer for.
Instagram. It's on Instagram.
Bro, again, why are you asking me something you're going to fucking answer, Nick? That's not the point you're doing.
It's the truth, bro. It's on Instagram. What are you talking about?
Yo, bro, let me answer now, bro. You're asking me now, nigga. You're asking me fucking now, nigga. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Yo, bro, you about to... Bro, based on what I brought up Emmanuel Tagu's name originally based on he was a fighter that had not got a look. He was a fighter that had done some things within the division that not get a fucking look, and he was somebody that won a world title. Usyk won the IBO title. He gets credit for it. So this dude won an IBO title. He don't get no credit for it. That was my original point with Tagu. And his skills were decent enough for him to get a look. Now you put him up against a fucking junior middleweight, he might not do that well. And he didn't. Facts is facts. My point with Boots is yo, bro.
But I'm on camera agreeing with you with that. I'm on camera agreeing with you with that.
That's all I said. So why are you so what are you doing with
That's not the argument. That is literally not the argument. That's not the argument.
That's my whole fucking point, bro. Y'all keep doing that shit as if y'all making the fucking funny moment or y'all making a meme or something. This shit is like y'all doing some dumb shit. It's not fucking funny because my point still stands. What the fuck are you talking about? Lay back down, little nigga. Lay back down.
How does your point stand? Let's keep it real. How does your point stand?
My point stands that he deserved an opportunity. Did he not deserve an opportunity?
Wait.
Let
me tell you why.
Does Boots not deserve an opportunity? So Boots don't deserve an opportunity?
I'm not.
So what the fuck are y'all talking about then? What y'all talking about? So what you talking about?
Does not make you number one.
So what you talking about?
Deserving an opportunity does not make you number one.
My list, nigga. On my list, it does, nigga. My list is not your list. I'm not waiting for Shane to put out his list to be like, well, yeah, that's number one. On my fucking list, nigga.
Why is it one rule for Boots and not another rule for everybody else? That's what I want to know.
Boots got rules of his own.
He's got rules of his own,
nigga. That's why.
If that, hey, listen.
Why, nigga?
If Boots got his own rules, I'm cool with that. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Boots got his own rules.
Jermell Charlo had to become undisputed for him to be top 3, but Boots doesn't have to win a world title when he's number 1. This is the world.
Jermell Charlo was already in my top 5. What the fuck, nigga? That was something that was dealing with me about a year or so ago too. That I had Mel in my pound for pound.
But he won a world title, so it makes sense.
My pound for pound, my personal pound for pound does not consist of just winning world titles. My personal pound for pound starts with your personal skills, what you can do inside the ring, what you've shown us you can do inside the ring. Now, whether you've gotten opportunities and you've been able to be accomplished based on your skills, that's a whole nother argument. So now we start talking duck shit, like we about to start talking with Spence. We're about to start talking duck shit.
Let me ask you a question. This is why the whole point you want to see great fighters fight other great fighters. I thought that was the intentions of every fight fan, but I guess we're just giving away that right. So we're not. It doesn't matter about
what are you talking about? This again, you keep coming up here saying some dumb shit. What the fuck did that come in for? Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Wait. Let me tell you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you fight any great fighters because Blunt is going to give you credit just based on your skills. You don't have to fight no one good. You don't have to fight nobody good. You're gonna be pound for pound number 1, so long as you have good skills. You don't have to fight nobody good. You don't have to fight no champions. You don't have to fight no world titles. Nothing. Just have to be skilled.
Hold on, Shane Vlog. I love Boots, man, but he has not fought a B fighter in his career, man.
Not one.
Not one, bro. Not one.
Okay, bro. That's what's up, bro.
The 145.
That's what's up. Okay.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying, bro, is cool. I can't give Boots the same. I can't give Boots the same.
I don't care what you can give him.
I can't.
I don't care. I don't care. That don't stop me from thinking the way I think.
But that's why I said Boots has rules.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Boots has his own rules.
For me, nigga. For me, yeah. For me, I got my own rules.
That's the point.
That's what we're saying, bro. We're in agreement.
Y'all rules is irrelevant in my mind, nigga. What the fuck?
Exactly.
I don't think.
We're in agreement.
My point, and it still stands, nigga. Best pound for pound fighter on the planet. So let's start talking duck.
But I just want you to admit that
ain't no hope, nigga. Ain't no hope.
I hope your rules still stand because they're standing in a position
ain't no hope. Ain't no hope, nigga. It's either hate or recognize. That's all it is. Either you hate or you recognize him. You're a hater.
Rob Acosta. I hope Rob Acosta's watching this because I just want him to know that all his work that he's done, all Bosey's work that they've done, is all in vain. Because he will never become a world title because he doesn't need to fight a world champion because he's already pound for pound #1. So all the hard work you're doing, Bosey, all the hard work you're doing, Rob, it means nothing because he will never be a world champion because he doesn't need to be a world champion because guess what? Blunt is already giving him pound for pound #1. So you don't need to do nothing else.
He's probably the greatest fighter of all time, bro. He's probably the greatest fighter of all time.
Boots, if you're listening,
probably the greatest.
I'm gonna get YSM to send it to him. Boots, if you're listening, please do it. You don't need to do nothing. You can retire today because you're already the greatest fighter of all time. Just retire. Retire today, please. Don't accomplish nothing. When your children ask you, Father, what did you accomplish? I didn't accomplish nothing other than Blunt status. That's all I accomplished. Blunt said I was pound for pound #1. Nobody else in the world but Blunt said it. That's an amazing accomplishment. I hope his children are proud of that one accomplishment.
You goddamn right. I'll put fighters on the map over here on this channel, Playboy. My guy got his look right.
Oh, man. And he got beat. And he got beat the brain.
I said he got his look. I never said he was going to win. I never said he was going to win. He fought a junior middleweight.
Hey, Vlog. You know the thing that's funny. As far as Tagu, I agree with everything you said except for one point, and you keep skipping it.
There ain't no points to skip. That's just what you want to. You
said he was top 3.
I said he was top 3 based on the scenario at the time. There was not heavy at the top. It's not like there's a bunch of guys that outside of the 4 dudes. We know them. So what's outside of that? He's a guy that should have been getting a look from one of those 4 dudes. He finally got it.
But he can get a look and not be top 3. He wasn't top 3. He was never top 3. Not even close.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
based off accomplishments.
Based on what the run he was on at the time, he was solid. He was on a decent run, former world champion, a guy that should have been got a look. So we could already have had that conversation.
You know what's gonna save?
So it don't matter. So anything else he's saying is irrelevant.
You know what's gonna save Blunt in this argument?
Yes, it is.
What's gonna save Blunt is what's gonna save Blunt is the fact that Boots is actually the real deal. Tagu was never the real deal, but Boots is actually the real deal.
Tagu was a good fighter. That's all I said.
So
Tagu was a good fighter. He deserves the look.
I'll give him that. He's
also I keep saying, bro. You keep shitting on him like.
Because people are gonna click this, but the truth is, Boots has all the potential to be pound for pound #1. So Boots is gonna save you because he's actually the real deal. It's just funny that you're giving him this.
You're giving it to him right now,
bro.
Yeah,
it's not potential, bro.
I've said this numerous times. Boots is the best fighter I've ever seen in my life. Just raw talent. I've never seen better than Floyd, better than anyone I've ever seen in my life. He's the best fighter I've ever seen. Just raw talent. However, I just don't give accomplishments. You gotta earn that over here, bro. You gotta earn it. And I know it's your list. Your list is different to everybody else's, so it's cool.
Exactly. That's what makes me, bro. I ain't the rest of these sheep out here, bro.
I love this.
I'm a fucking wolf, me.
So much.
And I don't need no pack, nigga.
I love this so much, blood. You know what? You need to calm down though, because you're raising your blood pressure. It's not good. It's so fun.
Nigga, I'm a warrior, nigga. I get hyped when it's time to do wordplay.
Hey, Shane, Vlog Afro grew 4 inches in the last 10 minutes, yo.
Man, because y'all niggas be acting like y'all got the heat, nigga. Y'all ain't got no heat. Boots is the business, nigga. You know it, bro, that's the facts, nigga.
Hold on, hey,
that's the facts, nigga.
He gave Boots a payday loan, man. He gonna give it to him right now. He need that payback later on,
though. You just seen that shit, bro.
I love Boots, man. I love Boots, man.
Boots is the real deal. Boots is the real deal. But the truth is, bro, he doesn't have a commercial value. Like this dude.
Okay, why is that? Why is that? Shane, answer me that. Why is that?
I'm about to follow you on this one. Shane, once he became mandatory, the commercial value's out the window.
No,
Like,
no, no,
Spence
no,
is
no,
gonna have to make a
no,
decision.
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But let me tell you why I'm just saying. I'm gonna answer Blunt's question. Why he doesn't have a commercial value? Purely and simply down to the American market. American people don't invest in their prospects enough, and that's a fact because Jared
I agree with
Anderson
that.
is in the same
I agree with that.
situation as well. I
I
mean,
agree with that.
we just watched the fight today with an undisputed fight, and it only drew what you say 15,000. I mean, how this we're talking about a pound for pound fighter right here, and it only had
To be honest with
15,000.
you, they probably did less than 10. They probably actual people in the building probably did less than 10.
So
That's what
that's my
Carson with Carson is
that's
usually
my
less than
point.
10.
Like I to me, Boots is the real deal. I don't need anybody to tell me that. My eyes are very, very real. I can see this guy's gonna be a pound for pound. He's a great fighter. He's an elite fighter. He's gonna do everything that Blunt's saying. I'm just saying and the reason why I give Spence a pass is because he has actually been trying to go for Bill. If Spence don't fight Crawford, then I would say you have to go fight Boots. But the fact that he's fighting Crawford, there's no way as a boxing fan am I going to want to see Spence versus Boots over Spence versus Crawford. Spence versus Crawford is always priority. So I'm gonna give Spence a pass. Now if Spence goes and fights someone else like Furman or something, then I'll pump the brakes. But right now, if Spence fights Crawford, I ain't mad at that.
And for the record, for the people that's listening, yo, I just want to make this very clear. We all love Boots. This vlog is just advancing.
No, they just don't have no
unwarily.
respect. See, love and respect are two different things. See, they don't have no respect for Boots. That's what it is.
This guy,
I said he's physically the most gifted fighter I've seen since Roy. I don't know how.
But the respect comes into what y'all keep talking about what he hasn't done. So that's the disrespect right there.
You know the craziest thing, Blunt. You know the craziest thing, Blunt. Let me tell you the craziest thing.
That's disrespectful because he has done things. You telling me a dude that this goes to your point of him not being marketable. You can't tell me a dude that's 30-0 that ain't been 6 rounds is not a marketable entity. That is what sells in boxing. A dude that's going to knock you the fuck out.
Should be.
That's my point. So that's not his fault. That's not his fault.
I didn't say it was.
That's not his fault, bro.
I did not say it was his fault. You never at one stage.
But you pointing it out as if it's his fault. The way you say it, you say it as if it's his fault.
I'm giving you a reason.
He's not marketable. He can't make a bag.
I'm giving you a
Spence ain't fighting because he don't want to get his fucking chin knocked off.
But this is my point, bro. And this is the funniest thing. You know the funniest thing? Jeff says this about Canelo fans all the time. You give this guy more credit than he even gives himself. Because if you ask Boots right now, is he pound for pound number 1? I guarantee you he doesn't say he believes he's pound for pound number 1.
You know why? Because he's a humble guy. He's a very humble guy.
No, because he just knows. He knows he's got a lot to do. So you think if we ask Boots right now, Boots, are you the greatest fighter in history, like Blunt said? You think he's gonna say yes? Do you think he believes that? You think he believes that?
I think if he don't, that shows his humbleness. If he doesn't say it, he may believe it without saying it. That shows you're a very humble person, and it shows you got your head on straight.
I'm gonna ask why.
So when hold on, answer me this. So when Shakur Stevenson says he has a better IQ at this stage in the game than Floyd did, how do you feel about a statement like that?
I disagree, but guess what? At least he's won a world title.
That's not winning the world title and your skills is two different things, bro. You keep acting like
he's full accomplished.
Okay. So Delorme wasn't an accomplished fighter?
No.
Delorme wasn't an accomplished fighter.
Delorme
is a solid vet.
But his claim to fame was losing. Every top fight he's ever had.
Hey. He ain't even lost in the first fucking round. So
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. This moves, baby.
This moves, baby.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hey, vlog. So essentially what you're saying is Boots is pound for pound number 1 because of his skill number 1, and he beat Sergey Lipinets, could steal Clayton.
I don't care about none of the names. I don't care. I don't care.
Why you don't care about none of the names for Boots, but you said Tagu deserved the run because of his resume, because of what he did in the division? That's what I'm saying. You got a different set of rules for Boots.
Yeah, Boots is Boots. This is Boots.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying,
bro. Hold up.
We saying the same thing, bro.
Tagu's skills are not on the level of Boots.
So you have to go to
so there's a difference right there.
So you have to go to the resume.
The resume for
Tagu, so you got to go to the skills.
Argument for Boots' resume is the resume ain't the fighters, is what he's done to the fighters he has fought. Ain't none of them dudes went 6.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Ain't none of them dudes went 6.
I didn't watch Boots today, but the fact that this guy only went 2 rounds again, this dude is different, bro. What? This dude is different. As much as I'm trolling Blunt, this dude is different, bro. Boots is different. That dude is different, bro. That dude is different.
I know Spence done went the distance a lot. Spence done went the distance a lot.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
Different, bro. Boots is built.
You know what Boots doing right now? He begging one of these dudes to take him the distance. He probably don't even care if he win or lose the fight. He just want to make a motherfucker come in there.
I'm in camp, yeah. If I'm in camp and I'm training 15, 12 rounds like Boots does, because I've seen this dude train, he spars rounds. What the hell am I doing this for if I'm knocking these dudes out in 1 round and 12 rounds? This dude can literally go in the dressing room and shadow box for 12 rounds. He get more work from Bosey or something like that. I mean,
he live in the gym, man. He live in the gym. He in there on his days off.
What would motivate me as Boots? From literally, like, this dude needs a big fight, bro.
I can answer that. You know what keep him motivated? Two things. Number one, his love for the game is like top notch, and you could tell by the work ethic. You could tell he's in the gym, and then he's actually like helping other fighters get ready for their fights. He's running pads, he's doing all types of stuff. Like, so he's a boxing lifer. You know what I mean?
Everybody was born into it.
He was born into it. His brothers fought. Boozy, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so that's number one. And number two, some people are just born to do certain things, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's just born to do certain things, man. And I just, based off of what Boots has shown, and then just the personal information that I know, and this is about as close as I can get to the middle of the street with vlog on this, if Boots is given the proper opportunities against top 10 guys going forward, I think he'll have the landscape set to where you can legit say not only his skills, but his resume is the reason why he's pound for pound number one. And that's what I'm waiting for. And I hope he gets the opportunities. But he's so dominant right now. I don't think he's gonna get him right now. He is so dominant right now.
I mean,
that's about as classy as I can put it.
Who the hell is gonna want to fight this dude right now?
Exactly.
I mean, they're gonna need to find a heavyweight to fight this dude.
Bro, he spars cruiserweights now.
But I'm just thinking, who in boxing right now, like, this dude's gonna fight Crawford and Spence. I can't see Crawford and Spence fighting, purely and simply because I see Crawford and Spence fighting each other October time, hopefully November time.
Does Boots beat the Jermell we seen tonight? Does Boots beat the Jermell we seen tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen this guy. There's too many question marks about Boots. I don't know. I don't know how he takes a shot. I don't know how he does down the stretch. I don't know if he's got stamina problems. I don't know if he's I don't know none of those
problems, man. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know if he
can I answer your question?
If he gets complacent.
Can I answer your question?
Go ahead,
Go on.
I think he draws with him. I think Mel's size keeps him in the fight. I think Boots finally goes the distance. I think that would be a draw fight. Because
against the GOAT?
At 154 GOAT, yeah, the 154 GOAT, yeah, I think Boots is that good that he would go to a draw with Mel. The Mel we saw tonight, against the Boots we saw tonight, that'll be a fucking hell of a goddamn fight. Because you're going to have Boots with the jab, pressing, trying to come forward, trying to keep it close. You're going to have Mel doing what he did, playing the outside. Because if Mel tries to come forward, that's right in Boots' wheelhouse. Counter-punching, speed advantage. Man, that'd be a great-ass fucking fight right now. Honestly, that'd be a great fucking fight right now. Because he dog walks Spence and Porter and Crawford. He dog walks Crawford and Spence right now. Neither one of them go past.
I'm not so confident, but if he went, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. If he went and fought Crawford and Spence right now, and he beat both of them, and he beat the brakes of both of them, I'll keep it all the way 100. I would not be surprised. But in the same breath, I'm not gonna say it because I can't just give credit without seeing it, bro. If that fight happened tomorrow and someone asked me to call the fight, I won't call the fight. You could have paid me to call that fight, bro.
Call what fight?
Yeah?
Call what fight?
Crawford versus Boots or Spence versus Boots.
Oh,
I won't call it because there's too much question marks.
I'll call it. Oh, you talking about call it like actually who's gonna win?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Who's gonna win? I couldn't because I'm not confident in nobody. I'm more confident in Crawford versus Spence than Boots versus any top dude. The only thing I would say is Boots versus Crawford ain't going the distance. I know that for a fact. If Boots can take Crawford's shot and he can take it clean, and the shots that Crawford lands has no problems on Boots is gonna stop Crawford. But it's a question mark of whether he can take that shot and whether he can take it over the duration of what's it called?
Yeah. Listen, man. I hope he get the opportunities, man. I really hope so. Because the beauty of this conversation is I want to get to where Blunt is at right now. I want to get to where he's at.
Answer me this. So if your duck doesn't that in essence make you a pound for pound guy because you're a duck? I mean, we're talking 30 fights. Because at some point,
necessarily. I can answer that. You may answer. So
you said no.
Yeah, but I can give you examples to back that up. Spence went on a run where he was getting ducked for about maybe 2 to 2.5 years.
Andrade
getting ducked, and Andrade, same thing. There's several fighters that have been ducked for a very long time, and I didn't have them in my pound for pound at that particular time. I still needed for Spence to beat Kell Brook. I still needed for Spence to do other things before I threw him in there. Andrade, I still don't have him in my pound for pound list, and he's the most duck fighter in the sport before Boots came along. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a fight.
I think he's still the most duck fighter.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's that's not because you're getting ducked, that doesn't guarantee you a pound for pound slot, in my opinion.
I think for me, I'll say it doesn't guarantee you, but it's something that you can add to the resume to say, why I should be on this list. For me, that's another reason, because you can't tell me in 30 fights this dude ain't ducked, bro. You getting dudes at 19 fights, 18 fights, getting title opportunities, getting a look in a step up scenario in a contender sort of bout. Like he ain't. Y'all saying he hasn't.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, finish up, bro.
When y'all are even saying that he hasn't gotten these names, so to me that also leads to him saying his skills are so elite that he's being avoided, and he can only get this certain crop of guys who need a paycheck.
No, that's a fact. If you think about it, bro, no, it's not like Spence hasn't been fighting like career-defining fights. He's actually trying unification against Porter, unification against Ugas, and then he had the Garcia fight in between it. So he is fighting career-defining fights, and he's about to fight Crawford. So whilst I understand your argument, it's like the person who there's bigger rewards out there. So you have to acknowledge that as well. There's bigger rewards.
Okay, so again, or you could say it this way: there's a bigger problem over there. You can say it's a bigger reward over here, but I say it's a bigger problem over there because through that run that you just bought up for Spence, Boots was also on the platform. Boots was also there. So
no, of course.
What? Why? You see what I'm saying? So
no, I'm just telling you how whilst he's there and he's available, and I agree, he's a bigger problem than Ugas, bigger problem than Porter, bigger problem than Garcia. I'm just saying that it's also a case of there's bigger reward over there. You know, I can get a unification with Porter. I can get a unification with Ugas. You know, I can get a unification with Crawford. These are the things that if you look at what motivates a fighter, it's money and straps. That's what motivates fighters. That's always been what motivates fighters.
I can't really.
Yeah, and you know what? Also, hold on. But Jeff, before you go, real quick, let me say this. You know what also motivates fighters? Not to get knocked the fuck out. So
agreed. But the thing is, though, Spence last 3 to 4 fights have all been unification or championship fight. So Porter was unification. Ugas was unification. He was,
and if he fights Crawford,
if he fights Crawford, that's going to be unification. So he is, even if you don't want to look at the money, he's still following the pattern of what the greats do. They supposed to unify with other champions and try to go for undisputed. So that's why I can't say Spence's ducking. As long as he fights Crawford next,
I was about to say that.
He's kicking the can down the road, but he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Can I say this real quick, Shane?
Go ahead.
I never said who's ducking him. I just said the word that he's being ducked. I never said who's ducking him. I just said he's being ducked. So y'all can pick and choose any fighter.
I want you to pick and choose.
I think Thurman ducking him. I think Danny Garcia ducking him. I think Sean Porter ducked him. I think they haven't put none of the young boys like the young Ramos up against them. They haven't wanted none of their young cats that may be coming up to get that blemish from this dude. Like he can be ducked on both sides.
That's a fact. And you know, one of the biggest things for me as well is, especially when it comes to Spence, and all the names that you just said, I agree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that. But when it comes to the Spence thing, you know what would have happened? Let's say if Spence fought Boots, every Bud fan, and there's more Bud fans there is Boots fans, every Bud fan will be like, this dude's ducking Bud. Because they've been saying Spence has been ducking Bud. You see my point? So where Spence is right now, he's in a lose-lose. Because if he fights Boots, people are going to say he's ducking Bud. And if he fights Bud, people are going to say he's ducking Boots. That's just the way it is right now.
I wouldn't say he's ducking Boots. I would say he's already ducked Boots. Because they all have. If this dude is 30-0 on this platform and ain't got a look from one of the kings of the division.
But the names you gave was perfect, though. The names you gave was perfect.
Do we have to start looking at Steven Espinoza? Because when I was talking to Bozy said he's loyal to Steven Espinoza. So I'm like, okay, Steven Espinoza, and who's that other dude? That other dude that what's that
dude name?
You know, he used to promote Clarissa Shields and Jerome Miller. What's that Jewish dude?
You talking about King's Promotions? You talking about I forgot his name.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That do we have to start looking at them? Because
I can answer that. You definitely got to look at Steven Espinoza, and you got to look at Showtime. You got to, and this goes to in the U.S. There's very little margin for error when it comes down to promoting fighters. And with Boots, the fact that he hasn't had a main event on a Showtime card is a travesty. It's travesty. Like, he should have been featured for Showtime probably about a year or two ago. Like, and this is a part of why Boots is not where he should be in terms of how many people actually knows him and looks at him in the same lens that we look at him. Like he should have Showtime should have been had him actually headlining cards. Like Boots is that dude. Like Boots is that dude. Like I know that, Shane know that, Vlog know that. He needs the spotlight and the opportunities. And I'm like, yo,
you know,
forget who
I
he's
don't
ducked.
even.
Hold on,
And
Shane.
I don't even.
Hold on, Shane. Forget who he's ducked. Forget who we think has ducked him. The fact that he hasn't got main event billing is a crime.
But
It's a crime.
I just feel like, bro, and this is something we all can agree with. I feel like the way Eddie Hearn's moved Conor Benn is so much better than how they've moved Boots. Let me tell you why. Because to me, one thing he's done real well with Conor Benn is, which he doesn't do with other fighters, he's put him in with fighters who are a little bit more commercially known, but they're not that good. So putting him in there with a Granados, putting him in there with dudes who the fans know, but we all know they're not that competitive. That's what I think he's done a real good job doing. I don't think you heard me, Jeff.
What'd you say?
I was saying what Eddie Hearn done good with Conor Benn was he put Conor Benn in there with dudes who commercially are known, like they're past their best. So they were good back in the day. I would have done that with Boots. You know, just put him in there with some dudes who used to have a name. You know, dudes who are a bit past it. You could do a headline with, like, maybe 2 years ago they could have done Boots versus Granados. You know, Boots versus what's that other dude? What's that dude who Boots versus Robert Guerrero. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have done it with those dudes. It would have just. These dudes actually have a name because of their history.
Yeah, they're highlight fights. Those are the
and he could have been a
steps
headline in those fights.
Those are the steps that you take to build a superstar.
You can't do it now because
you can't do it now because he's mandatory. You can't do it now. You
should have done it maybe 2 years ago. You should have done it.
Me personally, I'm like, they missed the boat because.
How y'all think this play out?
Mm-hmm. How do I hold on just for Boots, period? He wins a vacant title. He wins a vacant title. He wins a vacant title.
So basically he not gonna get Crawford or Spence in y'all estimation.
Nope. Crawford's gonna, in my opinion, if Crawford wins, Crawford's looking to fight Charlo. And if Errol Spence wins, Errol Spence moving up to 54.
Yeah. I don't think that's why I'm saying, like, I know we just went at it for a little bit, man, but it's just Boots is so goddamn dominant, yo. And Shane and I was talking about this off camera vlog, and I told Shane this. I said, yo, it's a shame. I said, when you dominate and you steamrolling dudes don't want to fight you, and you literally gotta like overpay some dudes just to step in the ring with you.
Look at what we saw with Canelo in a situation where Bivol had to look bad against Craig Richards
in order for him to get the Canelo fight.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they missed the boat in the sense of this, bro. They should have lined Broner up for Boots a year ago. He would be a star.
Not Broner, bro. Don't do Broner.
No, bro. Hold on. Listen, Shane.
I agree with that.
Listen, Broner is one of the most talked about names right now.
Of course, but
but that's the type of dude that
you. Broner, bro. Broner would have get put in a casket, bro.
I know, but if you wanna make Boots a superstar, that's the type of casket he needs.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
The type of casket he needs. Broner would last 4 rounds with Boots.
It's one of those ones where what would have motivated Broner for that fight?
Money. You overpay him.
Yeah, you giving it more than $13.
Yeah, you get him a couple vending machines to put in a couple of stores or something. Whatever it takes. But if they believe that Boots was that dude, like he's the next Floyd, if you want to say, you line him up against a guy like Broner.
Can I chime in real quick? I think what hurts Boots is his out of the ring dullness. I'll say, you know what I mean. He's not a abrasive guy, but. You know, he ain't the guy that you want to put the mic in front of him all the time either. So he kind of hurts himself on that aspect.
A vlog. The thing is, Spence the same way. Ain't nobody trying to hear no Spence.
Not well. With Spence is
he's dull.
His
bro.
fandom. No, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I think it's people. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he has that outside, you know, state support,
that
so to speak, because you know Texas they ride with people.
Yeah, he got that push.
But I think what our Heyman.
He need that push, bro. He need that push. He need that show.
I mean, I think I'll support any move that they really wanted to make, though. If that team,
Al Heyman would have lined up Garcia or someone with him.
A vlog. Let me throw this in real quick for the people that don't know. Boots' name was tied into a legal issue in terms of like who had control of Boots' career. So some of this stuff is in vain because he was tied up in court for a good amount of time. So I do have to preference that when we're talking about Boots and what couldn't be done and things like that. So he has a clean slate right now. Like he has a Showtime deal. Like he has a clean slate right now. There's no reason why Boots shouldn't be top billing going forward.
But the problem is, Jeff, all the names that that Blunt said, and I agree with all of them. All of them are with Al Heyman.
Right.
That's the problem. Al Heyman ain't putting no dude in a fight with a dude he knows he's gonna lose without options.
Yeah, he got it. And at that time, so when I said a year ago he should have went up against Broner. At that time, Boots was still in his legal situation. So yeah, like it just listen,
bro.
Boots,
if Al Heyman could sign Boots, he would have signed him already.
Yeah, Boots. Yeah, he would have been signed him, but it was just a lot of legal red tape going on. But I mean, bottom line is, I mean, Boots is a mandatory. Spence,
bro, it's time to jump off, bro. I gotta get some sleep,
bro. I didn't talk to y'all for 3 hours and 25 minutes, and I'm sick and tired of looking at both of y'all. So we gonna close this out. This was a great one, man. This was a great one.
Jermell Charlo.
Big shout out to Jermell Charlo. Big shout out to Jermell. He should be in everybody's pound for pound. And where you got him, your call. But he should be in everybody's pound for pound.
Facts.
I mean,
and above Saul.
Could you? I was about to say that we could actually make the argument. We can make the argument that he's above Canelo.
Yeah, he's above Canelo. Yeah, y'all can make we can make the argument. And you know the thing that's crazy, yo. I think this is like maybe like the second time in the last 4 shows, like vlog done put me in a headlock like through the camera. Like man, nigga, y'all niggas be y'all niggas. All I hear is a shade. All I heard in the background was click, 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 click.
Nah, bro. I never sweat. You know why I never sweat Blunt? Because this dude,
I love Blunt.
You know why I never sweat this dude? Because this guy has more of a protective nature than an aggressive nature. So even though he can talk all the smoke he wants, I don't buy none of that stuff that Blunt's talking, because this dude he's not the by what I know, he ain't nothing like that.
Shade for like 5 minutes straight. All I heard is click, 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 click.
No, he's gonna get angry, but this dude's gonna check himself at one point and remember who he's
was
talking
growing
to.
as his joint was going click, 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 click.
Like,
Shay, you right though. I am a protector, bro. I got a lot of girls. You know what I mean?
Blunt will remember. I'm talking to Jeff and Shane. So at some point it's gonna click into his head.
Yeah,
I need to just check myself. So I don't pay Blunt any mind, bro.
But the thing is the thing that's crazy, man. I'm like, this in all honesty, man, like this is what makes this trio right here like unbeatable. Like it's ain't nobody fucking with this for this reason. And it's like the more people realize that, the better off the boxing world to be. You know what I'm saying? Like the better off the boxing world to be, man. But listen, Vlog, give them your social media, bro.
You know where I'm at, man. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I'm gonna be back to work this week. Get the schedule right and shit, man. Missed a lot of preview videos and all of that, man. Get these articles cracking and shit too. But yeah, man, Instagram, Boxing First the number one, man, STVLOG, man. So hit me up, man, and check us out on G5JeffTV.com.
Absolutely. Shane, give me your social media, baby.
I_am Shane the number one.
That's exclusively on Instagram. I'm all over the place, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, G5JeffTV, website G5JeffTV.com. Please be patient with us. We're ironing a few little small minor details out. When we drop, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. Big shout out to everybody on Twitter that tuned in. Twitch, big shout out to Twitch, man. Like Twitch was in the comment section heavy. Big shout out to Vlogs channel. It was on there as well. We definitely had people tapped in there. Facebook, like we was just all over the place, man. So we gonna be back at it. Shane, I don't know if you want to do something like early tomorrow, kind of like a little recap or whatever. I'll vlog.
Well,
Tomorrow, looking like.
we can
Let
try.
me know.
We can try. We can
let
try.
me know. Let me know if we can.
I want to
Yeah,
get
because I gotta check out that
tomorrow,
design card. Yeah, I gotta check out that.
We gotta talk about
card,
that too, and I gotta watch the.
Yoka
fight. Yeah, I gotta watch the Yoka fight too. So listen, on behalf of Boxing First Vlog, aka the General, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K, my man VP Shane, your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. On behalf of the staff, we may see you tomorrow, we may not see you tomorrow, but I guarantee you we're gonna see your ass on Monday. Big shout out to Jermell Charlo, man. That was a top 5 pound performance, man, for sure. On behalf of the staff, we're gonna check out